What's up, folks? How's it going?
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Oh, all right. So, yep. Welcome into Hobby Talk. I got my, which way here? Steve over there.
Other way.
It's Uncle Steve.
Uncle Steve. Got our good friend Huddle Cards Mike there on the end. Thank you
Grandpa
so much, Mike,
Mike.
for being here. Then down there with the head on
This
that.
guy.
Look at the head on that thing. That's John. And down in the corner, we got Philly cheesesteak Mike. What's up, Mike?
How we doing, Jimmy?
Oh, not too bad, buddy. How about yourself?
Hey, everybody. Is Jimmy freezing up on us, or is it just me? Is it just my screen?
It's
Just
got to be
you.
just you because he looks good here.
Yeah,
And he's
live
spinning the
stream's
wheel
fine.
again.
All right, I'm gonna
Ron. Thank you.
I'm gonna refresh. I might.
And we lost Mike.
That was a quick refresh.
All right.
God.
So how's everybody doing? What's up, Jay? What's up, Braves fan? We got Braves fan. Nice. All right.
All right, now I'm on the other side of John. That's where you should be.
We're both in the corner either way.
Yeah, both
Great.
on the bottom. We're supporting
Great.
everybody else.
I know, right?
So what we're gonna do, guys, we're just gonna pretty much wing it tonight. But we're gonna do like a roundtable discussion of any discussions that you guys have here in the stream or in the chat as well. We'll take questions, stuff like that.
What's
gonna
up,
give everybody-
Grade Worthy?
I'll give everybody the opportunity to speak their mind on what's going on, or something that they want to talk about, like that. My first thing I want to talk about, like I said, we'll have a roundtable on it, is eBay. I think that's a big topic right now in the sports card, the card community, and everything else going on with the prices of everything. A lot of people, especially card shops, I've noticed now they base all their comps off of eBay,
Yes.
Yeah.
which I think is kind of crap because who was it? Was it one of you guys the other night was saying, a card's only worth,
What somebody's willing to buy it for?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, you got to put a price on the card, but I just don't see how you could base it off eBay. I don't understand that.
Well,
What-
with card shops also, it depends the locality of it. I mean, if you're in New York, you're going to be paying a heck of a lot more for Mets and Yankees cards than you are in Philadelphia, or where you're at, Jimmy. And in Philadelphia, I'm going to be paying a lot more since I'm local to Philly. I'm going to be paying a lot more for any Philly player, and that's card shops, and that's what they do. I mean, they're in that area, they're going to make the money, but to base every card price off of eBay, are they basing it off of what sold plus the shipping?
That's what most of them. What they'll do is they'll go in, they'll look what it sold for, and then they'll take that price minus whatever the eBay fee are, 12 to 14%. And that's like if you're gonna sell a card to them, that's what they're gonna do to you.
Yeah.
Now, Mike,
Maybe
I'm sorry, go ahead. Sorry, John.
My one card shop does it. He's like, if he's not going to sell in the shop, because he'll have it in his shop and on eBay, so he kind of gives you he gives a decent deal on it, and he doesn't rape you over the coals, but there are something like he'll base his hobby boxes off what they're selling off of eBay.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's just get rid of eBay, go back to Beckett, and then see how you do. You're either paying 50% of high end, or you're paying 50% of low end, or you're in the middle. There was no. But then who comes up with those prices? You know what I mean? It's
Exactly. Yeah, that's true.
Tell you what, I'd like to go back to the Beckett and Michael Jordan prices. I'll take that. All day long.
Yes,
So,
you would.
so Huddle Cards, you actually you sell on eBay frequently, right?
Yes.
Now, as a seller from the standpoint, how are they like kind of raking you over the coals with the fees now? Because I see it's always changing.
Well, I mean, depending on where you are with your account. So, for instance, like right now, we're working through our huddle card, account, and we have a break going right now, a basketball break though. Once we finish that one, we should move up to a top rated seller. So once we do that, we'll get 10% off final value fees. So, so it won't be 12%. It'll be, a little less than that. I mean, it won't be, so, from that standpoint, I honestly have had no problems. We've sold singles. We've done our breaks on there, and it's been fine.
Well,
You
that's
know,
good.
yeah, yeah, we haven't had any, issues. I only had out of everything we've done, out of all the cards that we've sold between singles and breaks, I've only had one non-payer.
Oh wow,
And
that's awesome.
yeah, and I was kind of, I was like, okay, cool. And what was cool was it was a football break, and the idiot bought the Patriots. Nobody wanted the Patriots that showed up in the break, and we pulled like 3 Mac Joneses.
Wow.
So I was like, okay, hey, thank you. I made out better than what you would have paid for them.
So say you're selling a break on eBay, Mike. Now, say you want I know a lot of people do it, but a Pacific break. So like if I want to type in let's say Chronicles or whatever. Now does it go by the top? Do you know, like as far as the search goes, does it go by the top rated seller, or does it just go by like the name of the?
Well, it's going to depend on what keywords you put in for, right? So if you went Atlanta Braves Chronicles, right, you're going to see any breaks, and you might have to put breaks in there also, or box break also and stuff from that standpoint. But usually top rated sellers, come up. Most people are going to. Most of your breaks are run by auction. There are a few that run, buy it now. Most do like a 7-day auction. That's what we do. We go, our breaks go live at 2:00 on Friday afternoon. The following Friday afternoon, they finish. We break that Friday night. So Friday night, we have a break coming up. So, and we put in there, look, if you don't pay after X number of hours that it closes, we cancel your order for non-payment, and we'll just, auction it off for everybody who shows up at the break.
Wow, that's awesome. That's actually a really cool thing, man. Maybe I'll try it sometime. I'm definitely interested in learning more about it. And I'll definitely be over to check out your break for sure. That's cool.
Yeah. Is there a lot of work involved in that, Michael?
No, because once you do it once and you set up your team. So like for instance, last Friday, it took me maybe an hour to list all 30 basketball teams.
Okay.
Because once you do the first one, you just do sell similar and then just change the team name. And you change the team. I changed the team name in 2 spots, and then I changed the start time. So I don't have them all start at the same time. I do a 2-minute interval. This way, if people want to get more than one team, they're not trying to quickly, go back and forth or have multiple windows open. They know that every 2 minutes, one is going to end, so they can jump around. So if somebody wants to bid on 3 teams, they'll have a shot at getting in at the end, then sniping if they want.
And they sell pretty well. You make your money back on them, or
yeah. And I start like with my basketball. I start my basketball at $4.99 with $5 shipping. Okay. And and the thing is you can't. I peek at it every other day because the truth of the matter is Thursday night into Friday morning is when it really starts to go.
Yeah.
Like some teams will get multiple bidders. Like I have a couple teams right now that have multiple bidders. But what'll happen is man, come, like for instance, mine has Mosaic basketball. So from 2020, 2021. So you can get LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards. So what's going to happen is Minnesota and Charlotte, they're going to be sitting there, and then all of a sudden, with 5 minutes left, they'll go crazy.
Wow.
And that's what happened. And there are going to be teams that are going to sell for $4.99. I mean, probably like the Utah Jazz, and that's okay.
Just a baseball break,
yeah, that's okay. I'm okay with that. And because because of the price that I start at, a lot of guys, like I have one guy right now who has the winning bid on 5 teams. So, and I do $5 for the first team, $1.50 for the second team.
Okay. And you can set that all up through eBay, huh?
Yep.
Now, does the seller, do they set the shipping, or does eBay set that? Because I've always wondered that, because
I do.
Oh, you do? Okay. I was wondering, because I ordered a couple cards off eBay a couple weeks ago, and they charged me like $5 or $6 for shipping. It was like a $2 card or something, but then they send it in a plain white envelope. I'm like,
yeah,
what the hell's going on here? Come on now, at least put it in the bubble mailer.
That irritates the crap out of me when I see that.
I always send my cards in bubble mailers regardless anymore. So
yeah.
Hard sleeve anyways.
Yeah, exactly. Steve, what do you have? Do you have anything you want to talk about, like as far as hobby wise, or we'll just keep going around? But that was my thoughts on eBay. I mean,
I've sold on eBay, and I always use a bubble mailer first of all, like everyone else says, and do pretty well. I keep my baseball on eBay. I will sell the football, the basketball, stuff like that. But I use eBay mostly for buying.
Yeah. I mean, I like eBay as far as because right now, like I said, I really got back into collecting last year. So I'm working on trying to build sets, and to me, that's really nice to just go and buy a single card that you need for a set. I really like it. But like I said, my pet peeves of mailing out in a plain white envelope when you pay $6 for shipping.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, with me, that seller gets my business once.
Yeah.
Then I'm not going to go back to them.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I'm
not much of an eBay buyer. I personally, I just had a couple of card sales. I'd rather participate in other people's card sales like you guys, and
exactly.
I'd rather see the cards go to people I know that will enjoy them.
Mm-hmm.
People on eBay are buying them and just flipping them and selling them off to someone else a lot of times. So I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, when we do auctions or something like that, my higher price cards, I look at, starting bid at 50% off the last price that it sold on eBay. And let's just start it at that. So, right. I mean, if I get one bid on it, I get one bid. That's fine. Yep. I don't care. It's going to somebody that I know, and that's all that really matters.
I think me and Rocky are going to get together. We're going to take some of our big cards, and we're just going to, instead of having a card sale, we're just going to do an auction type sale.
Yeah, so, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Just for the bigger cards. So
I'll be there for that. I got some cards I wouldn't mind selling.
Hey, Goody G, thanks for coming in, buddy. Good seeing you.
Goody.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. And like as far as card community auctions or sales or auctions or whatever, I bought cards from pretty much everybody here. We're all pretty trustworthy guys, and we're all card guys, so we all we do our shipping right. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I mean Mike, ripping for rookies. He does the 50-cent cards just like Rocky. I picked up some banging cards for 50 cents, man. Where else can do that?
What the heck?
A Vladimir Guerrero Chrome rookie card off of Rocky for I think it was $70.
That's crazy, man.
I've got one thing to say right now. This is to everybody in the chat, because when we're in the chat, we don't realize that we're doing this or on the show. But we got 15 watching and 11 likes. Let's hit that like button for Jimmy.
Oh, thank you guys so much.
Go over to YouTube, because I just did it. I was like, every time I join a stream, I forget to hit the like on YouTube.
So with the hobby, unfortunately, it's going to be for a different sport. It's going to be for football, though. But have you guys heard anything or seen anything about the whole potential scam that almost happened, or actually may have happened, with platinum card breaks?
No.
Mm-mm.
So I forgot what his name is. I'd have to look up his YouTube channel. He has a video on it. So they were doing an NT break. So if you're not familiar, National Treasures is not cheap.
No.
Number one, they're opening up the boxes. The guy's putting the cards in his hand, and he's slamming them down on the table. And people are looking at it. The chat is like, "What the hell are you doing?" So he's opening up these boxes, And quickly you could see, and they have a 3-camera thing. 1 camera, then they have 1 in each corner. The one on the left corner is a down camera, and the one on the right corner is to the breaker, and the one in the middle is for the cards. He opens up one of the boxes, and all of a sudden you see it in the top right corner. There was a card left in there. It's a redemption card. There is a pause. This is not one of those things where it's like, I don't know what I'm doing, because he opened up the other ones. He saw this. There's a pause, and all of a sudden he takes it, throws it on the side. The chat goes crazy, and it's like, hey, you missed a freaking card. You missed a redemption card. And he's like, oh my gosh, what happened? He throws his hands up, and they turn around and like, hey, get the garbage, get the garbage. Well, if you watch the video of the guy doing the break, you could see that there was a box. It appeared, we don't know which box it was, of NT sitting just off camera. And when the guy turned the camera to show the garbage, that NT box showed up. He grabs that box, and all of a sudden they're throwing other boxes. They open up that box. There's a redemption card in it of Justin Fields. Don't know whether or not that was the actual redemption card or not. They're claiming it was. And then, it was just people are going crazy about it.
They're done.
That's the thing, man. Like, I mean, we've seen it all in the hobby. You can ask John. Me and John's talked numerous times about this. I mean, you had the the guy at the door scam. You had that crap going on.
I remember that one.
And then you had the backyard breakers or whatever that didn't want to give the Trevor Lawrence kaboom up. Even though it was a giveaway pack, they're like, "Oh, we can't give this card away." Yeah. Whatever. So I don't even know what happened with that. I quit following it because it's so stupid. I mean, if you buy into somebody's break, okay. First of all, you keep the cards on the camera. First of all, that is a happy
number one rule.
You guys, if you guys are ever in a break and somebody, you don't need to be breaking with those kind of people. That's just so wrong, man. And I've not hit anything like humongous like that. I mean, I did hit the Koufax auto that was worth like $1,500 when I first started breaking, but it don't matter. It don't matter if it's a $3 card or a $100,000 card. It's coming your way. You bought into the break, it's yours. I hate that, man.
It's the same giveaways. If I'm doing a break and with my 1,000 sub giveaway, I've got a hobby box, and if I pull a 101 like I did from the upper deck, PGA did last time, it's that person. I don't care if it's Sidney Crosby or Conor McGregor. It's yours.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can look just.
Was that a New York Islander? Was that a New York Islander?
Yes.
Just like recently with my Diamond King break with Rocky. He hit the Otani downtown, which is like $300-$400 cards. Plus, he hit a patch card from me. I'm not going to sit there and hold them and say you can't have them.
Yeah.
Well, it goes to back to what Jimmy was talking about. That's why I brought up when he's talking about honesty and stuff like that and everything. When when you look around, the card community that is together here and stuff like that in this big group and everything. That's the major thing. That's why people come back and always buy in and don't really question, because that if somebody pulls a card, you're actually going to get that card. You're not worrying about, oh my gosh, is one of these guys going to send it to me?
Right. Yeah, and you shouldn't have to worry about that. I mean, we're all here for the same reason, and like I said, that just and mishandling cards, that's a pet peeve of mine too. I slamming down cards, and I mean, I don't wear gloves or anything like that, but I take my time. I sleeve and top load everything, and I don't know, man.
My thing is, I don't understand the whole wearing the gloves thing. Because all right, you're wearing them to break the card. Are you wearing them to ship the card as well? I highly doubt it.
Yeah,
I doubt it too. So Jason, what's new, man? Anything big coming up in the hockey and like as far as hockey cards? Any big releases?
Stature comes out on the 25th. So far, it says it's coming out on the 25th. You don't know what Upper Deck is going to do, but we'll be getting a box of that.
Nice.
I'll be doing my giveaway on July 5th, my 1,000 or June 5th, sorry, my 1,000 sub giveaway, and I just got baseball tickets for the Jays for the 26th of July. They're playing the St. Louis Cardinals.
Nice.
All right, that'd be an awesome game, man.
Third base side.
There you go.
Detroit Tigers at the end of the week, but we're doing stuff on the weekend in Ottawa, so we're going to go to the game we arrive in Ottawa. So,
Jason, how fast does the hockey sell out on Upper Deck?
well, I live in Regina, so I'm not exactly in a big city, and my guy's an Upper Deck licensed dealer, so he usually gets a few cases, in the very least, of each product that comes in. Now, the Series 1 and 2, he gets like 40 or 50 cases. They sell up pretty quick still. So,
oh wow!
Not this year, but next year's Series 1 when Conor Bedard is coming out. I'm buying a case of that because I don't know who here watches hockey. Okay, so Conor Bedard plays for the Regina Pats. He has, at 16 years old, here in a couple of months. He already has Austin Matthews shot. He has Wayne Gretzky's vision on the ice. And if he grows into his speed, that Connor McDavid speed, he's already better than Connor McDavid right now at his age.
Wow. 16.
So he's 16 and he's dominating against 19 and 20-year-olds. He scored 50 goals in the WHL this year and over 100 points in his last game.
What's the kid's name?
Crap.
Conor Bedard.
Conor Bedard. Wow.
We'll be watching for him. That's
why
awesome.
why will he have a card?
He does have cards. If he came out in the Team Canada set.
Team Canada. I got you.
I pulled his exclusive at a 25 card. Someone already offered me $1,000 for it. I didn't sell it.
No.
Wow. Nice.
Way to go.
Nice.
I pulled 4 Conor Bedards out of that box.
Wow.
So the exclusive was someone's offered is selling for more than $1,000. His autographed patch card, his RPA card, which is numbered at $199, is only selling for $500 more. That's how hard it is to get the exclusive one.
Wow.
Very cool.
Yeah, hockey. Well, as you know, I just got into hockey a couple years ago, like really hardcore into it, Jason. So I'm still learning, a lot of the players. But
I'm just warning you right now. You got 2 years before a young gun comes out.
All right.
You're going to go crazy on buying those hobby boxes.
Oh, I'll definitely I don't personally break hockey, but I'll definitely be picking one of those up for a personal.
I'm picking up a case.
There you go.
Wow. Going for it.
Save money.
So I did want to say, guys, this is our first time doing this. First episode. Now my plan is to do this at least once a month, and we can switch up channels. So next time it could be on one of my co-host channel here if they want to host it. That would be fine. I'm willing to that. This is a community thing. We're just here to talk with you guys. And everybody in here. I appreciate everybody that could make it in here tonight. I appreciate you guys, Steve, Mike, Philly Mike, and John, and Jason, everybody. Let's see. So, what do you think, John? Are you excited for any new releases coming out, or what do you got plans for, or anything like that?
I mean, I'll probably get a box of Gypsy Queen to open myself and my channel.
Mm-hmm.
Then maybe do a break in June once Series 2 comes out. Do a mixture of Dunross, Diamond Kings, or Dunross, Gypsy Queen, and Series 2. Probably be my next break. But other than that, waiting for Select to come out. Select literally looks good this year for baseball.
Wow.
When does that release, John?
Cool.
June 18th.
June 18th. Okay. All right. So that's a month away.
It was pushed back a month, so.
Select is awesome, man. It's one of my favorite.
Yeah.
And of course, the first off the line, gotta have one of them.
So, yeah, definitely. Mike, I know you're actually Philly Mike. You have a Gypsy Queen break coming up right on Friday.
We got it on Friday. I sent the first notification out to everybody that got into the last break. And tomorrow I'll send out the notification to everybody that wasn't in the break.
I didn't get one yet.
for the remaining teams. This was for everybody that bought in, not that some people buy in and gift. I just sent it out to the people that actually bought in. to the last break, which was the impromptu Saturday night retail mega mixer kind of break that we did. And then I got the Gypsy Queens coming up on Friday. And then I'm telling you, Bowman Blasters, I'm telling you, it's the way to go. It really is. For $30.
Did you see my rip of a blaster today?
No, I didn't. I didn't
pull any numbered or autographs card. I pulled a Wander Franco card, but I pulled 21 first Bowman cards out of my blaster.
Well, there you go. I mean, that's.
I'm like, is that the norm? Because I didn't think last year that wasn't the norm.
No, these blasters this year
they're sick.
They're really, really good.
They're sick. All right, so I'm going to switch to lights now. Now, Rocky bought. I gave away a pack from this box to Rocky last night as a giveaway. So the other 5 packs are sitting there. I'm going to open them. I got a James Wood first Bowman Chrome.
Nice.
Khalil Watson first Bowman Chrome. A Brandon Marsh green out of 399 rookie card. I got a Wander Franco rookie of the year favorites rookie card. I got the Wander Franco rookie 3D Bowman. And a Louis Verland autograph.
Wow.
Out of 5 packs of a Bowman Blaster.
Jesus.
Yeah. So my next break, let me switch my lights around again. My next break after Gypsy Queen, I've got 6 blaster boxes of Bowman coming. And if you look at it, 72 cards per pack per box. You're talking, I didn't do the math off the top of my head, so I don't know, it's like 500 cards, something like that. 6 times 7 is 42. So yeah, we're looking 400 some cards. And at the price point of like $190 with tax on it, you know, I'm looking at an average price point of around $13 a team, $15 a team, something like that. And I'm going to do like I always do, do every card on the spreadsheet and rank it by teams and give the price points out that way. But I mean, how can you go wrong for $30? Really?
I've been hearing there's been a lot of double hits in the hanger packs.
Oh, really?
I've got a numbered card at a 15. And
Wow.
It's like 2 hits back to back. And I've seen it a few times now. There was actually one that had 3 hits in one pack.
Wow.
2 numbered cards and an autograph.
Yeah, I think this is the best retail product out there right now. We lost Jimmy. We lost the host.
No, he's there.
No, I'm still here. I'm still here.
Mike Post, Gradeworthy wanted to know if the Yankees were still available in your break.
Gradeworthy, I'll have to pull up the spreadsheet. I don't believe they are. Infuego bought into the last break, so he got notification. I believe that he may have bought the Yankees more than likely.
I'm assuming Jeff has the Jays.
So one thing, like I said, this is hobby talk. So I mean, if you guys have any cards or anything you'd like to show off, any big hits that you pulled recently, just let me know. You're more than welcome. I did want to give a couple shout outs really quick.
Yes.
So Adam's Card Closet. So I want to give a huge shout out to you, man. You know, you got me into the whole TTM thing. I've been watching your videos, and you know, I was like, I want to try to get a few, you know, that I really like, and so I did get 2 back today. These are my first 2. The one of them's non-sport. I'm saving for mine and Steve's stream tomorrow for Weirdo Wednesday. So that's gonna be fun. But I did want to show you guys here for you guys coming in. I did want to show you my first TTM that I got. Been wanting this guy's autograph for a long time, and I sent this out last Wednesday, and I got it back today. So really fast. But here it is. Mario Andretti.
Ooh.
And that is sick. His autograph is beautiful. I sent it out on the Sport King card. It came back really fast. Really nice guy. He put it back in the top loader and sleeve for me and everything. So that is my first through the mail. So I did want to show you guys that. It's pretty sweet. And Another big shout out here to my good friend Steven Fiato. We met up last week. If you missed my Diamond Kings hobby shop rip, I met him. He actually was kind enough. He's like, "Oh, here's your three extra packs to rip." So me and him's been texting back and forth. We plan on doing another hobby shop rip here pretty soon. So that's going to be awesome. Look forward to that. And big shout out to Steven. So I'll go back to everybody else now.
What's up, Jeff? How you doing, brother?
Hey, Jeff. If you go to Target though and you see the Bowman, the fat packs are better than the retail packs.
Really?
Yeah, the retail packs are they're going to be the thinner ones. A lot of times they'll be in a box. The fat packs will usually be on like the peg hook. Those seem to be doing better than the retail packs. Not saying that the retail packs aren't good. It just seems that the fat packs are doing better.
Gotcha.
That's cool. I'm gonna have to be on the lookout. Like, I've been to Target. I live about 20 minutes away from Target or so. So every time I go, I can't find any Bowman. Usually, I haven't really found any Donruss either yet. Just the normal stuff. I mean,
and here's another thing for you to look for, Jimmy. When you then find the fat packs.
Okay.
Another thing that that has been being talked about is flip it over, and if you see that it has a security card in it, and the way you can see it has a security card is you just won't be able to see who the back card is. Those have a tendency to do even better than the regular fat packs.
Now, in the breaks I was in, was at the hanger packs. The security tag packs were worse than the ones that were with it.
Really?
Yeah, that's where I got my double hit, and there's the triple hit. I didn't have the security tags.
Oh wow!
So
yeah, a bunch of the guys that I've been seeing. Yeah,
at the hanger packs. That's what we're thinking.
Cool.
Jason, what was the hockey that you plan on buying?
What's coming up next?
Yeah, that you said. I think you said you're going to buy a case of it. You
Stature's on the 25th.
No, he's not buying a case of Stature.
No idea what's coming up next. I got a box of Stature, not a case. I'm like, it was 250 Canadian. 8 cards in one pack. That's it.
You were talking about the case for when that kid is in Young Guns, right?
What's that?
You were talking about buying a case when that kid is.
Oh yeah, but when Conor Bedard comes out, that's the high gloss one I was talking about.
Oh, hang on, let me get you on the full screen there.
When's that due out?
In 2 years.
Oh wow.
Wow, that is cool.
So he's 16 years old. He's not draft eligible for another 2 years. So, but his normal card for the Regina Pats, you get the whole team set for $19, and this card from last year goes for $200 right now.
Wow.
Hey, Crossover, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. I truly appreciate you.
And Jeff, if you're in there in the chat still, I got tickets to the Jays game on July 26th. If you want to meet up. Meet up with anyone that's in the Toronto area and wants to go to the Jays game.
Oh, that's interesting. Look at Hobby Hound's comment. They said most of the security tags I've seen all have numbered cards, but that doesn't mean one is better than the other. He said, I think they just are more likely to have a color or numbered cards.
Huh.
I've never thought about it that way.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm hoping tomorrow to find Donruss at my Target.
Yes, Professor Hollis, that would be akin to pack searching, just like most of the kids do.
I'm taking my scale with me. I'm going to start weighing stuff.
I was at Walmart about a week and a half ago, and I bought a mega box of Upper Deck. I was looking at the blasters first, but every single blaster was just a piece of the side was cut open so they could see what the oversized card it was in the inside.
Oh, you're kidding.
Like 30 of them there, and they searched every single one of them.
Jesus.
Just to see if the Cofield Young Gun was inside, I'm assuming. Or the Zegras.
Wow. Well, if they get caught, they should have to buy every one of those packs.
Yes.
That's the way I
So
look
those
at it.
rookies and stars boxes that are out, those are crap, aren't they?
So which one boxes?
The rookies and stars that they have.
Oh, yeah, those are. I mean, they're great for younger kids who want all the rookies, but if for collector's standpoint, they're not worth very much.
So I seen something on YouTube the other day. I can't remember who the breaker was or collector. He had some kind of mystery tin. It was like a hockey. Yep. It had I've never seen those here. Is that only in Canada or is that?
Yeah, because I don't see the baseball ones up here. Now, MJ Holdings has the baseball ones. I've seen people open similar sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And I personally haven't seen the tins in my Walmarts yet. Like some people could be buying them all up. But in previous years, they had the mystery boxes.
Yeah.
Had one graded card, but one hard sleeve card and a bunch of packs. And I pulled an Austin Matthews Young Gun out of one of those in my first breaks that I got up when I started my channel. Like
I said, I'm surprised this year.
I'm
surprised this year Topps didn't do the tins like they did last year.
Yeah,
last 2 years they didn't. They didn't do them this year.
Might be because the price of metal has gone up because Upper Deck's not doing the acetate releases this year.
Oh wow!
Oh, wow.
That's crazy. I've seen a lot of like stuff that hasn't been put out there yet. I mean, it still could release. I haven't seen a release date for Chronicles yet, baseball wise.
Yep.
There was another set out for Panini I haven't seen yet. What was it? I don't even know, but I can't remember. But there's a couple releases I haven't seen yet. I know Topps has a new one coming out. It's Gilded Series or something like that. They have that. It's a high-end product.
What's up, Scotty?
They have all kinds of stuff going on right now, man. It's insane. I just hope, on my perspective, I hope that we're not getting into like another junk wax kind of era because I mean there is a lot of stuff coming out, a lot of overproduction as you've seen with Series 1. I hope that Series 2, hopefully they cut back a little bit on that, but
honestly, I don't think they will.
Even with the overproduction of the base, it's still all about the autos, the numbered cards, and all that stuff. As long as they start overproducing that, I mean, the hobby's in good shape. It's just going to cost you a little bit more to get that.
I don't collect cards for their value so much. I just like to collect for the sake of collecting. So if a card's worth a lot to me, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm happy with an Ernie Witt rookie card more than anything else. I'll put off rock.
Well, you do have Absolute is scheduled to be out June 8th from Panini for baseball, but again, that's one of your higher end ones.
Right. Yeah, that and the price of cards is just through the roof this year. Like Chrome's what around $400 for a hobby box for baseball.
$450 for a hobby box.
That's just insane, man. That's insane. So that's going to put like a blaster, I would say, right around $50 or so.
The Bowman is $50 Canadian.
I don't know if it'll go that high, but I bet you see it at like $49.99.
Well, you saw the price of Bowman and the way when Bowman released, it was insane for that. But the blasters are still $30, so you never know.
Well, my card shop dropped the hobby box of Bowman for this year from $400 down to $275.
Okay, I saw one blow out for $299. Wow. I'm still not going to buy one. It's still, for what you get, it's way too expensive.
Yeah. It's days like this, I wish I got in the hobby a couple of years earlier.
Yeah, right. Before the pandemic.
Yeah.
Well, it's days like this that you wish you got in the hobby back in probably around 2008 when you could walk in and go ahead and, when blasters, no matter what it was $20 and mega boxes were, 30.
Comes in cycles. It'll be coming down again at some point. So,
well, it's gonna. I mean, the big thing. What's going to happen when Fanatics gets their paws into it?
Right.
Oh, they already have their paws into it. Sure.
Well, I mean, but once they own Panini and they can really,
Yeah, John and I were talking about that earlier because they're already selling, the cards on their website, on Fanatics website, but they're like $20 or $30 more than what you'll pay anywhere else for them. But they're already starting.
Fanatics also on their website does raffles for certain boxes of basketball and stuff like that you can get into, and it's just like
the Dutch auctions.
I kind of like the idea of the Dutch auction with Panini, but at the same time, it's like it gets your Hollis would say, get your FOMO going. You know, your fear of missing out. So you're like, well, it starts out at 350. So what do I do here? It's going to sell out. So that's kind of where they get you. Like it could go down to like with Diamond Kings, it went down to close to $100, or the first off line went down close to $100. For FOTL. You never know. I mean,
it actually hit $100.
Oh, it did. Oh, okay.
It did, but I think Hollis was probably the last one to get it at $100.
Wow. Yeah,
but Diamond Kings is also one of those iffy type of sets. People are either going to love it or they hate it. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like Allen and Ginter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Select will never make it down that low. You'll be lucky if Select hits 150. Same with Prism, same with Mosaic. You'll be.
Yeah, I haven't seen the release dates for those products yet either that we've seen last year. Mosaic and Spectra, and there was another one.
I know they got Absolute and Select this month in June. Next month in July.
Steve, you're starting to wear me. You're awful quiet. Usually you're the chatty Cathy of the group.
I know. I'm just taking it all in.
Taking it all in.
Yeah.
I don't see anything from Panini in July, which I'm sure they will, but I don't know what.
Panini really starts releasing a lot of stuff in September, October with Mosaic and all that other stuff.
Mike's favorite pro debut is September 30th.
All right, there we go.
If I can read the names, I'm fine. It's just 2021. I couldn't read the names on the cards. You know, but I do have from Lawkin. I got my magnifying glass with the light, so I'm good now.
Release dates on those other ones.
Right here's my magnifying glass. Right here, I got mine.
There you go. You gotta have one.
And Mike.
Yes.
Diamond King or Gypsy Queen still might have the bazooka backs.
Okay.
Because I looked at last year's checklist, and it wasn't on there either. But they have.
Really? Okay. Well, I hope it
might be one of those things that Topps did not release to them. They're just going to be good luck.
Mm-hmm. Well, I hope they're there because I do like the bazooka backs.
Because I can't see them getting rid of that. That's kind of one of their staples of that product.
That is their trademark. Absolutely.
One thing I did want to say, like I said, we come together as a community to actually put something like this on. So, I mean, we couldn't be here without you guys here to watch us, and we truly appreciate it. So, I want you guys to make sure that you're subbed to every one of us. Steve, his brother dropped the Takeover Tuesday this morning, so you guys go check that out. Mike, Huddle Cards. I just watched a video of Panini Contenders basketball for him. That was awesome. CCB does awesome stuff. He does auctions. He does sales. Box openings. You name it, he does it. Ripping for rookies. Mike does a damn team set giveaway every week. Awesome stuff. Does breaks. Does box openings. Mike's been with me a very long time. And John as well, the Beast and Beauty Breaks. Go check everybody out, guys. Make sure you're subbed. John's one of my best friends. He does breaks and sells and openings, all that good stuff too with his wife. So that's awesome. Always to have family tied in together. And sorry, Jason, let's see that card again. What'd you have up there?
You're on mute, Jason.
And as always, I'm dropping links to everybody in the chat, nice. Everybody on the stream.
Wow.
Look at that. Dylan Carlson, man. That's sick.
I didn't see that one. You're on mute.
Sorry, the wife was down here making noise, so.
That is sick, Jason.
Yeah.
That's a rookie, too. That's sick. Yeah. I love it.
So that'd be in my next card sale whenever I have the next one. So.
Well.
Yeah, and Mike, exactly. Hobbyhound makes a good point. Thank you so much for dropping everybody's link.
Absolutely. That's what I do.
That's a huge help.
I got the spreadsheet. Might as well use it, right?
Exactly. So I'll tell you what. we're going to open it up for questions in the chat too. You have any questions? We'll answer them best to our ability.
Or we'll make up the answers.
We'll make it up as we go.
We'll make it sound good.
So, Huddle Card, got a question for you. Does
yes, sir.
your son have that one?
He does not.
All right, I'll have to get it sent out to you.
Oh, thank you, sir. Hey, John, you think Panini's slow with baseball because they're still trying to rush out football and basketball?
I think so.
That could be the reason, yeah.
Because Panini Select was supposed to be out the 18th of this month, which would have been tomorrow. They pushed it back to the 22nd of next month. And so I think what they're doing is trying to hold up. Like I know right now they have first off the line Panini Prism from 2021. And there's like a lot of football and basketball I see coming up for them. I mean, I would never do $2,500 Dr. auction, but I know they'll sell out.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing, trying to get all that stuff out to where they can eventually get to this year's product.
What was the Panini first off the line I seen the other day? It was a basketball. Was it impeccable? It was like
yes,
$4,000.
$4,000 to start.
yeah, boy, get you some of that.
That's not happening.
Get you some of that.
They have all that stuff. National Treasures. They have Immaculate. All that stuff is ridiculous. I mean,
I'm surprised they haven't done National Treasures for baseball yet. I'm waiting.
Yeah.
So Vox has a question. What's your guys' favorite card design of all time from Topps, Panini, Donruss, or another brand?
All time?
Holy crap!
All time.
You're probably gonna laugh at me. Well, I got two I really like. I like the black and gold. I love those cards. But my all-time favorite is I like the I think it was 92, 93. It's like the studio cards. I don't know. I just really love that set. It was one of my first sets I ever built. So maybe that's the reason I like it so much. But I like the studio.
I think my favorite, even though I wasn't collecting, but at the time, but looking back at it, I like the '87 Topps design. I like the wood grains.
The black gold you're talking about, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
I love those cards.
Yeah.
So that's Ian Anderson. If Adam's still in the chat, I won this and the Japan Ian Anderson rookie card.
Oh, the Japanese.
I didn't know that at the time Adam wanted it, so I got this in your pile, Adam. That's the two cards you were talking about, right? That I won with the Jays autographs.
That's cool.
Wow.
So here,
Yes, card closet. Carson Wentz says, not that I'm happy with that idea.
You can have them.
We keep getting old Philly players. I'm tired of it.
Hey, they weren't good enough here. So let's ship them off to Washington.
They weren't good enough in Indianapolis either.
Yeah, they raked Indianapolis on that trade. Oh my God.
Yes, they did.
Kenny Weaver asked, do you guys think that the baseball card drop will ever get back to normal to where they drop on time instead of pushing everything back?
I think you're probably looking at about another year or two before that ever happens.
Yeah,
I think so too.
Yeah, once the transition's done to Fanatics.
Well, not only
you're looking until 2026.
Yeah. And plus the shortages with everything right now too. I think that has a big play in everything too. Supply and demand of everything. I know where I work, it's crazy. Like I mean, they say we're ahead, but we're always like, you know what I mean? We're always pumping boxes out, so it's crazy.
If you're so far ahead, Jimmy, why are you still working 12-hour days?
Well,
that's what it comes down to.
That's a good question. That's a good question. They need a few good men, but I told them to look the other way.
Go hire a few more.
Yeah, go hire a few more.
And I would say besides the 87 set, I would like I believe it was 97, 98 Studio and Zenith cards. And
Zenith are nice, yeah.
85 10s are always nice to have.
I'll tell you what, I'm sorry, go ahead, Steve.
I was going to say, I go old school, 1962, the original wood grain borders, because me and my dad built that set from the ground up, including every variation, error, and the green tint. Took us 12 and a half years, but we finished it, and it's at his house right now, soon to be here.
That is cool.
Beautiful.
That is awesome. Yeah, that was way before my time, Steve, but that's awesome. I love those cards. Father time. But anyway, Grade Worthy asked, what do you guys think of the change in base size that the MLB is trying to introduce? I haven't heard anything about that one.
Yeah,
I heard something about it.
I don't think it's going to happen, though.
First base. I think it was only supposed to be first base, right?
I thought it was just supposed to be first.
Yeah, just supposed to be first base.
When they say bigger, though, are they making the whole thing bigger, or like softball, just elongate it to avoid injuries?
Look at this guy.
They're making it. It'll still be square. But it'll be a bigger square.
There he is. What's up, Jeff?
Hey guys, how you doing?
What's up, Jeff?
Good.
Jeff?
Were you trying to have a feed there earlier, Jeff?
What was that,
Live?
sir?
Were you trying to have a live there earlier?
No, I was fooling around with it. I was trying to get the camera to work downstairs in the card room, and for some reason it didn't.
Yours and Jimmy's up on the screen to see who was going to get in there first.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. I get a lot of people looking at me and go, Jesus Christ. So I don't know what.
That's awesome. I think one of the things we've touched on a little bit as far as like changing stuff, as far as the rules of the game and play and all that, is the robot umpires. I'm not crazy about that. What do you guys think?
I'm not crazy about the umps this year, but I'm not crazy about that either.
Can it be any worse than the umps are going right now?
No.
Can't be any worse than it leaks in game 6 and 7 in the NHL playoffs.
Yeah.
Jeff knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I don't know. What if there's like a technical difficulty or something like that, and it doesn't work for a game and they can't get it fixed? What are they going to do then?
I could see Max Scherzer. You know how his attitude is anyway. I could see him getting mad. What? That wasn't a strike, and he'll go and rip the damn thing off the hinges or something.
We're gonna start aiming at it.
Yeah, they're gonna start throwing balls at it.
Yeah.
If I was Major League Baseball, I would put it in a game and also have an ump there, and not let the ump know that it's happening, and just start to track and see, okay, what's going on. If the ump's way off, and just keep tracking it from game to game to game to game and see which is more accurate. And I would probably go from there. I don't like robotics coming into a player.
And you're going to see the same thing with the rest of the NFL. You're going to see the same thing again. They're all bad.
It's going to kill the NFL. But Mike, they already do that somewhat now with giving the umpires ratings and the home plate umpires.
Mm-hmm. If they get rid of Hernandez, I'd be happy.
Oh my gosh,
Hernandez, yeah.
Angel, that guy still have a dang job.
Union.
It's a shame because the truth of the matter is that all the things they're trying to do are not going to significantly speed up the game because there's too much downtime during the game to make you think it's slow. So the game is right around the time it's supposed to be. The problem you have is that, they do all this stuff. The game, they this year all of a sudden it seems like half the league can't even freaking hit. There's so many guys batting below 200. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But that makes the games go, that doesn't even shorten the game. So think about it. The pitching is dominating right now and the games aren't shorter. Mm-hmm. So anything they're trying to do is not going to work. It's not going to speed up the game. Leave the damn thing alone.
No, you're right.
and forcing the pitchers to pitch in a certain amount of time and all that. Yeah, it's not helping any.
No.
No.
If you're a baseball fan, you know it's a long game, so you either like it or you don't. I have no problem watching a
The
baseball game.
network sure as hell they don't want it less time because they want to get as many commercials in as they can as well.
You got that right.
Because
Exactly.
they've got to get paid. They don't want it to go much faster than what it's going now.
And to that, to the advertising standpoint, John can attest to this. Me and him went to a Pirates and Nationals game, John, about a month ago, and we actually had one of the guys coming down to sell drinks come down, and he was talking to us. They actually took away the out of town scoreboard and put up advertising instead.
Wow.
So you can't even know, you don't even know what the scores are
It was
anymore.
literally for like
Anyway,
3
so.
seconds for you to look at it, and that was it.
Yep. That's
So it's got a scoreboard in your
Right.
Well,
pocket.
you're right, Hollis. You can't get them all right, but when you get that many wrong during a game, there's an issue.
I just hate watching a ball game and see people like, okay, there's someone at the bat and they're on their phone. I'm at the game, guys. Put the phone down and watch it.
Well, it's amazing now. You see, I was watching, a game, and I forgot what team it was, but a pinch hitter was coming up, and the relief pitcher, who's on the mound, reaches into his back pocket, pulls out a piece of paper, and is reading the paper, I guess, to find out information on the hitter, and puts the piece of paper back in his pocket, and then gets on the mound. It's like, you got to be kidding me,
A lot of times keep it in their cap.
you know?
That's part of your job. You should know who you're facing.
Yeah.
Well, we see it all the time. Even with outfielders, they reach in and say, "Oh, I should be 2 steps over this way or 5 steps over that way," and it's just like, come on. What happened with the coach? And then they're going like, "Hey, move over."
Well, ball players play like they did back in the day. They wouldn't be doing the shift and just drop a bunt down the line.
Exactly. They knew where to line up. Yeah.
So I could have pitched me inside, and everyone's on the other side.
We've had that extreme shift for so long now. It's still amazing to me that guys haven't figured out how to frickin' bunt it down the damn line.
right.
That's what I said. When I saw that shift against Ryan Howard for the Phillies, I said if he could bunt, he'd be batting 1,000. He'd bunt right at third base. There's nobody there.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
You might be standing on second because of it too.
Yeah,
Oh,
could be.
That's happened already. Very few people will bunt, but the ones that do, I've seen the bunt double.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It happened. Why don't they all at least try it once?
Because the fielders don't know what to do. They're not expecting it. They're like, "Oh, okay. Well, who's got second base now?"
Yeah.
That's an excellent point, man. Just like a few years ago, for the Reds, we had Billy Hamilton, one of the fastest guys in baseball at the time, base stealer. Guy was awesome, man. He couldn't lay down a bunt. If he could bunt, dude, he could probably get a triple on a bunt.
Yeah.
But
Jimmy, it makes you think. It makes you wonder. They knew what they had from a speed perspective.
Yep.
What the hell were they doing with him in spring training?
Exactly.
Exactly. You can run like Mays, but you hit like shit.
Exactly.
Otis Nixon was a man
for Mike Huddle Cards. You think Kelnick will be back up before the All-Star game?
Man, I don't. I don't know. It depends what happens there. They have some. I think they have some injuries. If Haniger comes back, if he gets better soon, I don't know. I think it's going to be very interesting. It would be nice. I mean, I'd love to see the kid. The kid looks, he seems to have the tools. I don't understand why it's not coming to the next level. He had him when he was, with all the Mets minors and everything, and it's tough.
Hugo.
And what do you think about the O'Neal Cruz deal? Sending him down before the season.
I don't like that.
How about Joe Adele?
I don't like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. They changed the rules. With the service time to try and make that stuff happen. That became a big issue with Chris Bryant. If you remember with him, You know, and then it came out that the Cubs actually said, "Oh yeah, we sent him down because we didn't want him to get that extra year." You know, it's like you shut your mouth, you idiots.
I think that's what Pittsburgh did, send O'Neill Cruz down because what was it, a week or two after that they re-signed Key Bryant to that big contract.
Yeah,
I think it would save money to be able to re-sign him.
True.
No, he does not want to be in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, and that's interesting, the Key Bryant thing, because I don't know. He said he didn't want to be there, and I'm not saying, you know, for a kid his age and what he has shown so far, to get that kind of deal is pretty damn good. But I was, you know, it was surprising that the Pirates did it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they got a lot of good prospects coming up with Henry Davis and O'Neill Cruz, a couple other ones. It's like they get the guys, they just don't have the cash to do it.
Well, in this household, we're rooting for Michael Chavis.
That's right. You are. I remember that
because he is a family friend. Been at this house a bunch of times and stuff, and we used to go watch him play right at high school. I mean, my daughters went to high school with him, so we're hoping that he does well.
Where's he playing at?
In Pittsburgh.
Is he?
And he better do freaking well with all the damn cards I bought.
You know what? I will say this about Pittsburgh. You know, with the actual like off season signings and everything, they actually have on paper they actually have a pretty decent lineup. I mean, they haven't been playing terrible, you know, but the game John and I went to, Ben Gamble, man, he was making some sick catches out in the outfield left and right. I mean, he was killing it out there. You also have Vogelbach. It's out there now. Chavis, like you were saying, Sasugo. I mean, on paper, they're not bad. Their pitching's not the best.
Nope.
No, they got it.
Yeah.
Mr. Fuego, welcome. So glad to have you in, John. How you doing today, man?
How you doing?
Another day hanging out. We did some we had some family time before I came on.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Now you gotta see your blue things.
What's going on in Cincinnati, Jimmy?
Oh man.
Where do you want to start?
Yeah, where do I start? Yeah. You know, the only thing I can look forward to, Mike, is we have some awesome prospects coming up. The pitching as well. I mean, Hunter Green's looking pretty sharp. You know, as far you know, we have a bunch of guys coming up. Ellie De La Cruz, everybody's really excited about. Seeing a little bit of a taste of him in spring training. We have a bunch of guys coming up, man. That's all I can hope for. Hopefully we get a new manager. Like I've been telling Jason and Jeff and a few other guys, you know, I'm all about moving the Reds to Montreal, so let's go. But, yeah, like I said, man, you know, they don't want to use the word rebuild, but that's exactly what we're doing. I mean, I'm not really impressed with the managing skills either of David Bell, to be honest with you.
Well, you know what? He's probably just one of those guys they brought in. They figure, hey, you know, he's going to be the sacrificial lamb at some point in time.
Yeah.
So just wait for the slaughter to go ahead and happen. But I mean, you know, it's scary what the Reds are doing. They pitch a no hitter and they lose 1-0.
Yeah, that was weird.
Oh, dude, Jason's got something down there.
You got that one?
Hey, Kenny, wait.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I have that one.
It's 1980s in perfect shape.
Look at that. That's beautiful, man.
Oh, that's
just put it in this stack.
That's kind of funny because I got the same one.
Yeah, that.
You gotta put it in. You gotta go in your screen.
There you go. Oh, sorry, Fuego. Let me get you up there. I couldn't.
Got the same one.
Oh, that's sick.
But this is the one that I'm actually sending to you, Jimmy.
Who's gonna send both to Jimmy?
Thank you so much, Mr. Fuego. And I'll tell you guys, Mr. Fuego, I mean, he's newer to the community. You know, he's been so generous and so giving, and that's what we're all about. We're all together here for one thing, and that's what it should be about. The love of the cards and baseball and sports, and like we're doing now, man. This is awesome. I could do this every day, honestly.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We pretty much do, Jimmy. But most of the times we're not on.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, we're all pretty tight knit group here. Like yesterday, I talked to Jeff for about an hour, 2 hours yesterday.
Oh yeah,
got to meet his wife. We were talking on the on StreamYard. Steve and I and John and Mike and everybody. We talk pretty much every day. Mr. Enfuego, been texting him back and forth. So.
And you're breaking at what time on Thursday?
Yeah, I'm gonna go live at 7:00 Eastern time. My boxes, I have to check tracking, but I think they're due tomorrow. I do believe. So I do have a few spots left as well. I'll be sharing those as well as we go live on Thursday. If anybody's interested, let me know. Just reach out, and I will be happy to send you a spreadsheet. I am speaking of that. A little controversy we've had here in the card community about teams, especially pick your own team. So what I'm going to be doing from now on with my breaks is I'm going to be announcing the break about 3 or 4 days ahead of time. I'm going to make a short video. I'm going to let you know what I'm breaking, when I'm going to be going live, and I'm going to start with a blank spreadsheet, and it's going to be first come, first serve on all teams, so everybody has a fair shot at their team. I don't want any controversy or anybody, mad or pissed off at us for that. So I'm going to try it and see how it works out.
And I know Jeff is a Jays fan like me, and like there's a couple of us. I'm fine with doing a revolving basis with the Jays fans.
That's very nice. It's very awesome of you, man. Like I said, I just don't want anybody.
1 week, next one up.
There you go.
There you go. I don't want any hard feelings toward myself, like I'm shielding teams or anything like that. So I'm just gonna do it that way, and I'm gonna give everybody a fair shot at their teams, and that's what it's about too. I really respect each and every one of you, man. That's why I do this.
So Jeff, if he has won the next one, you want it, it's yours.
Buddy, hey, I don't mind losing out to you either. So as long as somebody's getting the cards that's gonna love them, I don't mind missing any.
So I'll tell you what, we're gonna go around and we're gonna talk about. Well, I already talked about my team, so I'm out. But we'll go around and talk about each of our teams that we follow. So we'll start off with Professor Xavier. I mean Steve, and we'll start with him first.
You know what sounds like
there we go. It's 1 week straight. The Milwaukee Brewers. They're pitching really good. Man, I never thought the Mendoza line would be a goal for a team. Good God, can they not hit? It's just like most of the league, though.
Yeah.
A lot of home runs between Renfroe and Tellez. And that's each one is 9 homers.
Tellez is still playing up on the roster?
Say what?
Tellez is still on the roster? I don't see many Milwaukee Brewers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's been doing – I'm glad he's doing well over there.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah.
Yep. Uncle Larry is on the COVID.
You want to see go.
And Kesson here is MIA.
Man, I'd really like to see him have a good season. Good. I really would.
Yeah,
Peter leads the world in saves again.
There you go. Huddle cards, Mike.
So, I mean, New York Mets here. Been a very interesting year for them. It's still kind of depressing of what Lindor is doing from an overall offensive side. I mean, $300 million player should not be hitting 230, and from that standpoint. Yep. So at that, that hurts and everything. The pitching overall has been better, but we just had another guy get hurt. always think that the bullpen is really going to be the thing that's going to be their crutch. That's going to bite them in the ass. But the one good thing is, for the first time in a very, very, very long time, the Mets have an owner that is willing to spend some money, and that is at least nice to see. He's not afraid to spend the money, from that standpoint. So who knows? Hopefully they don't just overpay for guys, just to go ahead and get them and say we did something, because that's gonna suck.
Yeah.
I think great where they put is DeGrom coming back this year. So
who knows?
Right now he's throwing from 75 feet. They are going to be extremely slow with him. He's throwing 75 feet right now. They're going to wait and see. In I think 2 or 3 weeks, he's got to go back for more CAT scans and MRIs and all this other kind of stuff, and go from there, because they do know that if they rush him and it is a bone issue, then he'll be done for this year and they'll lose him completely. The interesting thing about him is he is still says that he is going to, no matter what happens this year, that he's going to opt out and become a free agent next year, which to me is very risky if you're going to walk away from that kind of money. So it's going to be interesting what he does and how he approaches pitching as he comes, because he's had, all these right shoulder area issues. Oh, man, that's nice.
Well, I mean, Juan Soto was in the same boat. They offered him a pretty hefty chunk of change, and he turned it down.
They offered him a ton.
Well, yeah, but because he knows the Yankees will offer him $400 million to play right field.
But I think they'll hesitate because they still got the heavy price tag on Stanton's contract.
True, and it's not George running the team.
No, if it was George, buy him, get them all. We'll have a whole 40-man roster of sluggers.
Right.
One question for you, in Fuego. How about what's the word on Austin Wells? I've been watching him a little bit, like trying to keep up with him. I'm really excited to see him come up.
Well, from what I've heard, he should be coming up like after the All-Star game, and he's gonna get some playing time.
I'm excited for that.
Because right now they're debating on having Trevino as the starting catcher over Higashioka, because Higashioka he's starting to pick up where Gary Sanchez left off.
Right. Yeah, and you got to be excited for Austin Wells. I know he has a power bat, he's
definitely
a pretty decent catcher. So I'm looking forward to him. John, what you got for your team?
What's that really say? We suck.
Well, how's Soto doing?
He's batting like 233, 236. But I was looking at stats back last year. It was the same thing. April, May is a slow start for him. Picks up in June, July, August. So I'm not super worried about him. Our problem is pitching. We got one good pitcher in Josiah Gray. We need to get rid of Patrick Corbin. As far as Soto has stated that he wants to stay in D.C. because he wants to bring his little brother up. But I think we'll see after this year. If he does really good this year, I think the Nationals will offer him what he's looking for. Yeah. I know he's looking probably for the $500 million,
and he's worth it.
Yeah.
How far away is his little brother, John?
Oh, I think his little brother is 15 or 16, so it's going to be a while.
Well, Soto's the face of that franchise. I mean, they got to give him what he wants, man. They have to.
I mean, Bell has been good for us, and a lot of these other younger guys have been coming up, like Franco. Even Robles has been doing pretty good in the outfield. Maybe not so much with the bat, but he's been doing good in the outfield for us. Shortstop, we need a little help with. I mean, Garcia and D. Strange are kind of like not sure about them guys, but other than that, pitching is our biggest issue.
So what about
Strasburg is due back supposedly the end of May to the middle of June, somewhere in that range. Even if he doesn't come up to pitch for us right away, he would be a great mentor for our young pitchers that we have, if nothing else.
Carter Keyboom's another local kid to me. What's up with him?
He is still down in the minors with the Tommy John surgery issue and all that.
That's right. He had Tommy John.
He will be out this whole season again.
Man, that's unfortunate too. All right, so Mr. Enfuego, I know we touched a little bit on the Yankees. So, how are you feeling about the Yanks this year?
Right now, I'm actually up against the wall, and I say that because one, their seasons fluctuate. You know, one season it'll be they're on fire. Next season they're slumping. Right now, they're actually looking really good. Not only they have the best record in the league, you know, but statistics wise, I mean, if we keep playing the way we are, we could potentially have about 8 players hitting 20 home runs and going for almost 100 RBIs.
They did have the easiest schedule to start off with the East, though.
You know, but I think what we need to work on is it's like we substituted power for speed, because nobody on that roster right now is fast. Gardner's not on the roster. LeCastro is hurt. Next fastest one we have is probably Donaldson, maybe, and that's a big maybe.
Wow, yeah.
And he's a hamstring away.
Yeah,
you have a lot of power. You just don't have any speed.
Right. I mean, pitching, we came a long way. We're carrying 16 pitchers on our roster. So our bullpen is top notch. Our starting pitchers, I think it's time for Garrett to step down and let Nestor Cortez take the ace.
That'll happen naturally.
Because he's actually performing better than Garrett Cole right now.
Well, I know one thing you got to be happy about is Aaron Judge. I know I'm really impressed with him this year. I mean, he's leading with 12 home runs right now. So I'm really impressed to see him and his bat get back a little bit
because he's healthy.
Yeah, I'd like to know what's his number for an extension.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I mean, because
they never
230 for I think
him, did they?
No, he turned it down.
He turned down 230 for 10 years, right?
10 years, 230, and he does not want to talk extension until I believe it was after the season.
After the season now, so he better stay healthy. Something he's not been able to do so far, really.
Him and Stanton.
Stay healthy, he's in the driver's seat. He gets hurt once or twice again, his bargaining chips are almost gone.
Yeah. I'm hoping for another 2017 season.
There you go.
Okay.
If he can get that or close to it, I'm pretty sure they'll give him whatever number he's looking for.
Oh, yeah. I agree. Totally.
So when LeCastro comes back, does he take Gallo's spot on playing every day?
No.
Or does he take Hicks' spot?
Well, what Boone is doing, he's having Stanton and Gallo alternate on the DH, or sometimes Hicks, because him being a switch hitter, just to give LeCastro some time and put some speed on the field too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, before you move on there, Redbeard, I've got to ask Cuddle Cards. We all know how the Mets are. Will they be good after the All-Star break, or do they fall apart?
Oh, typically they're going to fall apart.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I just
no. I mean that's just it. I mean that's why it seems great and everything. I mean this year does seem a little different. The attitude of the player seems a little different, but to me again. That bullpen can implode at any minute, especially with Diaz back there, because he can come in 5 games in a row and give up 3 home runs every friggin' time he goes out there, and it'll sink. He's just, that guy who was in Seattle, part of him stayed there.
Yeah.
If we can get that part to come to New York also, we might be okay. But we don't know where the hell that part is.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I'm
With
curious
one
to know
thing,
what's going on with the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
They're hitting coming back. They got Hernandez back.
Everybody had high hopes for them to actually take the division because of all the signings and the way they started up the season, but now it's just like they fell apart.
Well, Matt Chapman is riding my bench in my fantasy team right now. He's either strikeout or home run.
Chapman's
Jackson
really
was out.
good in with the Jays. He's fit in a lot better than I thought he was going to, and he's protecting that corner very well.
Oh, defensively, he's outstanding.
But even hitting, he's starting to. Everybody is
Home run
starting
last night.
now for us. That like Vladdy, ever since he got his hand stepped on and had that unbelievable game where he still hit 4 for 4 and 3 of them were home runs, he hasn't seemed to be getting his swing isn't there yet. And I know I heard
a 14-game hit streak now. He did finish it tonight.
Yeah, he did what the stitches and everything else were bothering his hitting. He said in an interview, and his dad said as well, it has affected his hit swing and everything else a lot more with the stitches. Now the stitches are out, everything's starting to heal up. I've got big hopes for him still, but Bo's now starting to come back into his own.
Thank God.
Springer. The most consistent, best player we got right now.
He had a triple tonight, brought in all 3 runs. Springer.
Yeah. Springer he's very consistent at the bat. When he got twisted his ankle there a couple days ago, I was worried. I'll be honest with you, I was worried. But our biggest problem with the Jays right now, we got too many damn catchers. We've got so many catchers, and awesome catchers.
Yeah, 4
They
catchers.
need to start chopping some of these guys out because there's
And we haven't got a big guy from the minors yet.
Exactly. There's a big guy coming up. But even our starting pitcher, you say Kikuchi yesterday was unbelievable.
Yep.
Right. And it's starting Gospin. What was
He
that?
doesn't
Sorry?
do that hesitation anymore.
Yes. He's a lot smoother. Gausman started the year with no home runs and no walks. And I think he's still no home runs since the start of the year.
Just one walk.
But the problem is it's hit and miss. The pitchers aren't consistent, and again, our mid relievers are letting us down. Romero started off so hot with 7 straight saves. Now he blew the last couple. Everybody's clicking. Just need to consistently click now.
But again, every team goes through a hot and cold streak. They just have their cold streak. And don't forget, they just played 21 straight games.
Exactly.
And then the injury.
I'd rather have these be cold now and get hot later than get hot now and then injuries start to hit and go cold. I'm fine with where the Jays are.
Especially with the tough start. They had the hardest schedule to start with.
Exactly.
So to be above 500 at that stage with the injuries, Hernandez was the big one.
Yeah.
So
now that Danny Johnson's back, Hernandez is back. Ryu, I'm not holding my breath on. He isn't consistent enough, and
he's the weakest one in our lineup right now, I think.
Exactly. I think if they're going to do anything, put him as a mid. But I like the fact that right now Montoya's giving them all 6 innings. You've got 6 innings. Don't matter how many ball or pitches you throw, you're going 6 innings. If you blow it, you're going to be out a hell of a lot sooner, but you're going 6 innings.
Real's pitching good tonight.
Now, here's a good one. I know this is not related to any of our teams here, but when do any of us see Tatis showing back up?
I heard he broke a fingernail again, so he's going to be out another couple months.
So
that's too funny.
What he fall off a scooter now?
Yeah.
I'm glad I traded his rookie card. I had the gold, and I traded that 2 card shows ago for a bunch of Blue Jays, including a Bo Bichette autograph, a Danny Johnson autograph.
You definitely got the better part of that deal.
Oh, yeah. I got 2 words for Tatis. Training wheels. That's it, yeah.
Soto's going to get at least $500 million, if not more.
Oh, yeah.
What's Vladdy going to get?
You know what? That's the big thing. All these guys are going to want all this money. Where the hell is it all going to come from?
Yeah.
I mean, at some point in time, you think about it, right? You already know there's certain ball clubs that are not going to go ahead and pay that kind of money. And then, so where are they going to go? I mean, the big market teams that are going to spend the money, they can't have $300 million contracts at every single position.
Yeah. What's up, Tommy?
Hey, Tommy.
Hey, Tommy, how we doing?
Hey, Patrick.
And if you've ever watched the games, there hasn't been besides for maybe the Dodgers have had a full stadium.
Yeah, there's a lot of empty seats in a lot of stadiums this year.
Well,
last night me and Jimmy were watching the Nationals Miami game. There might have been
was no one there.
Maybe 300 people in the stadium.
Maybe.
And half of them were employees.
Well, honestly, who has the money to go to games now? The cost of food, the cost of gas, the cost of everything. I mean, that was entertainment. Now that's becoming expensive. Cut back on certain things.
I was trying to figure out: do I go see the Nationals play the Pirates, or do I see them go to the Phillies? Well, to see the Pirates, it was like $45 a ticket. To go see them watch the Phillies, it was like $105 a ticket for the same seat.
Exactly.
Yeah. My tickets for the 26 for the Jays on the third base side was $40 a person. Now, if I want to see a Leaf game, I need a nosebleed for $400.
Yeah,
you couldn't get parking for $40.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I do want to get down to there to watch a Phillies Nationals game, but I don't know.
Yeah. Demo's easy for me. I don't drink, so the beer can stay whatever else the price is.
What up, G Crew?
G Crew is in the building.
Jeff, is it Mary Brown's? It's in the stadium now at the Skydome?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Good. Newfoundland franchise.
Yeah.
So, Mike, Ribbon for Rookies, what's going on with your Phillies?
I've got 5 words. Inconsistency. That's 5.
Touche.
Right now, 1-0 to the Padres.
Yeah, thank you, John. I'm watching the game. I'm well aware of that. We have 1 hit. Alec Bohm got me the hit, so I'll take that. But a team that goes 5-2 against Seattle and the Dodgers takes 3 of 4 from the Dodgers, scores 10 runs or more, or 8 runs or more in three out of the 4 games, comes back to Philadelphia and has 1 hit. This is inconsistency. I
like
posted
playing at home.
I don't know what it is.
The
I
Nationals
have no idea.
Better on the road than they are at home.
Yeah, so much better on the road than they are at home, and I don't get it. Maybe I'm thinking, okay, well, it's April, it's going into May, it's colder on the East Coast, in the Northeast. Maybe the bats need to warm up or something like that. I don't get it. Bryce Harper out on the West Coast was a beast. I mean, he won Player of the Week last week, and I don't know. Is it something like where he cuts off his hair in the beginning of the season and he doesn't do anything, and then once the hair starts growing in, he starts getting better? I just don't get it. Pitching, another thing, inconsistent. You don't know what you're going to get out of any starter at any time. And I would just put like total inconsistent on the entire season, on the entire team. Taking five games out of a 7 or an 8 game road trip out west is like amazing. Well, let's keep it up when you come home. That's what it comes down to. You know?
How's Girardi working out for y'all?
He can go. As far as I'm concerned, he can go. Mr. Matt Simpson.
What's up, Matt?
How's it going?
Basement Matt.
What does it take to manage a National League team now? You don't have the double switch. You don't what do you have to manage? You have to manage your pitcher.
That's it.
And you put your team out. And that's it. What is so difficult about that? Is it his personality with the players? I don't understand it. You know, like Charlie Manuel came into this town, and when he first came in, he's going to be the coach of the Phillies. We're like, oh no, it's like Elmer Befuddle. You know, like he's never going to do anything for the Phillies. But you know what? He earned their respect because he was a baseball guy his entire life, and he talked to the players, and the players respected him. You know, he talked to them as a player to a player, not as a coach to a player.
Right.
So, and I think that I think it's leading by example is like the number one thing. But I just don't get it. I don't know what I'm just. Hey, let's just play it out. You know, I think Girardi might be the cause of the problems.
Well, at least hey, with the DH, it lets you keep Harper in their batting order.
Thank God for that. Yeah,
because he would be out for the next who knows how long.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he'd be out for 3-4 weeks easily. Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up, and Fuego. You know, at first I wasn't wild about having a DH in the National League, but now I've become to like it pretty well. Another thing that I want to throw out there that I really like is having the umpires mic'd up. I really like that. I think that should have been implemented all along. I really enjoy that.
Yeah, the old instant replay and calling it so that the fans can hear it. Yeah, that's a nice little flair to it. Gets the fans involved.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm not sure if it's different in the States or not, but you guys, when you get a ball game because of the live mics, do you get a tape delay because of the swearing?
It's probably always 7 seconds delayed.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
We don't get that in broadcast from Jay's game. we don't care about swearing.
And Hoss, the only reason you love the DH is because you know that's where Tatis is going to be when he comes back.
I know the Angels love the whole DH thing because they could throw Shohei there all day.
Yeah. Hey, well, welcome in, Matt. Good seeing you. Looks like you're still in the basement, so that's. I don't know if that's good or I don't know if that's good or bad.
I had to join in because John was so sorry about his Nationals that I had to come in and at least be his pal with our horrendous baseball teams that we root for. So. And Jimmy too. So
how are the Cubs doing anyway?
We're about to be third place in the Central.
And that's still better than my team, who's in the basement.
Yeah.
So your team is moving in with Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what does that put Jimmy's team then? 6
drowning.
Okay.
Matt, you got this card?
They're in the sewer. They didn't even stop in the basement.
I would have to look. I don't think I have that one.
I found that one the other day.
Ooh, that's a nice one. That's limited. Is that what that? Yeah, that's sick.
I like it.
And we actually pushed Jimmy's team to the outhouse, so
yeah.
Easier.
It's like a old Yeller, you know.
Problem is he's in the basement of the outhouse, though. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
In the basement. Someone's in the garage.
So now the Phillies are losing.
It's hiding from the wives.
My Cubs are on a 4-7-10 game. Oh, plus the Reds, so 14 games against the Diamondbacks, Reds, and Pirates.
Go Pirates!
In first place.
So that's why they're doing okay right now. They won't be after that.
Hey RJ, how you doing?
I just think it's going to be real interesting to see what Cincinnati is going to try and pull off with what they're doing. I mean, are they talking? Are you talking looking, full Houston Astros here, where payroll is going to be, like $30 million for the whole team, where but Mike Trout's going to make more than the entire organization.
Yeah, I mean, eventually something's got to give, man. I mean, the ownership is horrible. Phil Castellini, look him up in Wikipedia. He's like the like something off Mad TV, but he. I really wish, and I really wish they'd sell the team. I mean, like I said, the guy's a joke, man. that's their biggest problem. That and management, like they were always bitching and crying about Dusty Baker, but I would give anything to have Dusty Baker back. Like I said, I'm hoping that the prospects we have coming up, man. Joey Votto is going to be. I don't know. I'm sure he'll be retiring here in a year or two.
Will they try and trade him if they all start before the deadline to a team, maybe?
Well, he has in his contract, he has a no trade clause, so he has to approve any trade, and he already said that he wants to retire a Red. So I don't see him going anywhere. I mean, God bless him is all I can say. I mean,
that's death by 1,000 cuts.
Oh yeah,
it's nice to see someone have some loyalty to a team, not just going after. Oh, you want to give me more money? I'm going there now.
Yeah,
right.
He's to be commended for it. You're 100% correct.
Yeah,
100% correct.
I tell you what, he's literally and the question to me becomes after Votto, after he retires or whatever he's going to do, he's the face of the Reds franchise, has been for at least the last 8 or 9 years. Who's going to be the face of the franchise when he leaves? That's the biggest question.
Make him the coach. You got a coaching issue. There you go.
There you go. Yeah. First base coach. There you go.
Mm-hmm. So you think Votto's first ballot when he retires?
I hope so. No. You don't think so?
I'm thinking maybe second or third.
Just a couple more good years, I think.
He's going to need to really pour it on now. And being 38 years old, I mean, he's going to have to, he's going to have to go out with a bang, I think, to make it happen. And the bad part you have is what does Cincinnati do at this point? At what point does he become? You hate to say it. I mean, I don't know if they have a first base prospect, but if you had a big first base prospect, do you move Joey to DH, and does that help him or hurt him in trying to get there?
Right. Yeah, no, I agree. Right off the top of my head, I don't see anybody, like, as far as first base, like, I don't know if we're going to try to pick somebody up in a year or so in the draft, but I don't see anybody. I wouldn't mind seeing Joey be a DH, honestly. I mean, I think, that might do some good for him.
I mean, if you look at his career stats, he's a 300 hitter. He's 300 right on the nose.
Right on the money.
Right on the money. 16 years he's played. He's got 331 home runs. I mean, it's not the greatest amount of number. He's been an MVP.
What's his hits? How many hits does he have?
Let's see, hits. He's 2,036 in 8,200 at bats, or played.
He's got a 931 OPS.
Yeah.
I mean, I look at guys like him, and then I look at guys like Will Clark, who I think should definitely be in the Hall of Fame, but he's not.
Yeah, he should.
Will Clark, hands down, should be in the Hall of Fame.
He should be.
I have no idea why he's not.
What classes?
It's his numbers
in the ballot with him. Depending on who Votto's up against in the ballot will depend a lot on if he's first ballot or not.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think he'll get in, but but not first ballot. I think he'll get in.
Mm-hmm.
I hope so. I'm definitely hoping. I mean, he. One thing about Joey is I've seen him grow over the, for the last 10, 11 years I've been watching him. At first, when he came up, he wasn't the most enjoyable guy to be around, but he really grew as a person with that organization. Everybody looks up to Joey now, which I'm really happy about, and he's definitely a great role model for those young guys, and that's one thing that they really need out there. They need all the camaraderie they can get. And 100% Locke, and I agree with you. They would be able to get a good return out of Castillo, and I'm surprised Castillo is not a Yankee right now. I'm really surprised at that.
I'm happy.
But I think the other thing we have to do as fans and as Hall of Fame is we have to kind of forget two numbers from a hitter's perspective, and that's 3,000 and 500. Because I don't think we're not going to see. I mean, we saw Miggy do it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's probably close to the. I mean, he should more than likely be the last one to do 3,500 that most of us will ever see.
Mm-hmm.
You think so?
What? Who else?
Because the next name that comes to mind is Nelson Cruz.
Yeah.
Nelson Cruz. Well, that's true. Nelson has 3,000, right?
I'm trying to pull him up now.
I just don't know. I mean, you look at what it takes. I mean, you think about it from a standpoint of his 20-year career, 150 hits, and what, 15 home runs, whatever they don't,
Nelson Cruz isn't even close.
No.
He's got 453 home runs and 1,937 hits.
Well, I thought he had more than that.
Oh, yeah.
He's not even close.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I think that's
home runs are awesome.
Yeah, I think that's what you have to start to look at from that standpoint. It's like pitchers with 300 wins. Will we ever see another pitcher with 300 wins?
No, not the way they're using them nowadays.
No.
Yeah,
No.
Dominic Cano is the next closer at 2,600.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, and he screwed himself anyway.
Well, and he's not going to get in the hall, but get 2 suspensions from enhancements.
Yep.
I know another couple teams. I know that we really don't follow in our group, but I know Chuck follows one of them. But the first one I want to talk about is the Los Angeles Angels. I mean, man, what a team they have, and man, Trout's got to be. He's got to be sick, man. I mean, he's always, getting injured. And then, with the team that they have, they should be able to put together a championship team. I mean, you got Shohei.
On Trout. If he stays healthy, awesome. They're going to do well.
Mm-hmm.
What happens if he gets hurt or when he gets hurt again?
Yeah,
Their pitching. Their pitching is what's hurting them, man. They got to go out and get some pitching. I mean, they got Shohei and Trout. And
that's
it. That's Syndergaard this offseason, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, they got Detmers. Well, you seen Detmers just threw the no-hitter. But
Hey, Tonka.
Tonka,
buddy.
Yeah.
What you guys think on as far as the Angels? I know we don't follow them a whole lot, but
Rocky.
Well, how many years did Trout still have left on his contract?
Trout, I think, is his a 10-year or a 12-year?
Yeah, they re-signed him a couple of years ago.
Because I know there's been they've talked to him and all that, and he's towards the end of his career, he'd like to be traded off to Philly to end his career at home. But I don't foresee that happening anytime.
Yeah. So one thing I think we can all agree on is definitely, I think Ohtani is definitely the face of that franchise now. I mean, with his skills, I mean, I mean, don't get me wrong, Trout's nothing to shrug your shoulders at, but I think we can all agree that Ohtani is just. I don't think we'll see too many players like him ever. I really don't.
He's the face of baseball right now, really.
Yeah. You hit the nail on the head there.
So to go back in 2019, Trout signed 12 years, $426.5 million.
That's through 31.
Wow.
Yeah.
2030.
Imagine making that kind of money. Making that kind of money to play a game we all play for fun.
Yeah.
Please, God, just let me go ride the bench. Please.
I'll be the towel boy.
$750K now. I think the
RJ
base
wants
pay
to
plays.
plan a group trip to the Phillies game when they play the Angels in June.
That would be sick.
That sounds interesting. I think I'd be up for that. Yeah.
If I can get time off work, RJ, I would be down for that. I mean, I'm not too far from Philly.
Take a look at the schedule and see when they actually play. Yeah, we could definitely do that. We don't need good seats. We can get the cheap seats and work our way down throughout the game. Not a problem.
And no,
depending on how both teams are playing at that point.
What's that?
Depending on how both teams are playing at that point as well.
Yeah, this is true. Well, I'm looking at the stadium tonight, and it's probably about 18,000 down there, and the Padres are in town. So
Wow.
Yeah, it's not looking full. I mean, basically, the second deck, it's only filled behind home plate. The second deck is pretty much empty. Third deck is like non-existent. So,
Well, Mike, you're going to get in that club behind home plate, right? The big expensive one where they have the suite for you.
the Diamond Club. The Diamond Club. I was down there. I was down there one time. I used to be a video buyer, and somebody gave me tickets to the Diamond Club. It was Cole Hamels' first start, and we were like 4 seats behind home plate. Worst seats ever. They are horrible. I don't know why anybody would pay that kind of money to sit down there, because you're basically a dugout view. We're watching balls being hit, and it's like, oh wow, and it's like it went to shortstop. It was like a pop up to shortstop. Yeah. You can't tell the distance. I'd rather be in the second level behind home plate. You can see everything. I mean, beautiful seats there. But everybody's paying that money for the Diamond Club. I was like, nah. Worst seats in the house. Worst seats in the house.
You get free food, don't you?
Big deal. I don't care about the food. I care about the beer. You don't get free beer.
Yeah, the beer ain't free.
Beer ain't free.
No, that's for sure.
Yeah, your free food. I think it's just like popcorn and some other kind of stuff or whatever. I don't know, but
beer costs as much
you can
as
tell,
parking.
I'm not exactly a big eater, so it doesn't. Food doesn't, tantalize me that way.
I just ate 2 steaks for supper.
There you go. Now, if I have a good steak, I could eat 2 steaks. I haven't had a good steak in quite a while. But where did our host go?
But Demo Lover made a good point when he said the pandemic did hurt a lot of future Hall of Famer stats. And not only that, don't forget that. Think what it did to the minor leagues.
Mm-hmm.
The 2020 and 2021 season hurt a lot of people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Both seasons.
Yeah, but
not only did it set the minor leagues back a year, it set that back a year in development also, which is priceless at that age. When you're 18, 19, 20 years old, 20, 21, it really hurt in a lot of ways.
You're still there?
Because you think about those kids that got drafted in 2020, right? In that June draft in 2020, they got nothing, and then you had all the changes they made to the minor leagues after that, where they cut out so many teams. And when they chopped up the minor leagues and got rid of, I don't even remember the number of teams. So
it was a big number.
Who for the draft? Who do you think is going to be the biggest prospect besides Drew Jones?
I have no idea. I haven't even looked at this year's
draft.
Looked at it in so long myself.
I just saw it today, and I can't think of the guy's name.
I know Drew's going number 1 probably.
He's out of high school.
I was looking at it this morning too.
I'm going with Mr. Enfuego. He's going to be our biggest prospect.
Yeah. There you go.
They don't want me. It's going to be Elijah Green.
Tamar Johnson.
And the Rangers are expected to pick him up.
Oh, really?
Well, don't forget, Dom just said, don't forget, you're going to have Kumar Raka back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I saw that.
There's a chance that, that he'll, he can go high. You never know. I mean, what happens there.
Oh, so RJ says the Phillies are playing the Angels. It's actually in like 3 weeks. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, June 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Okay. Jeff, how are you from Toronto?
And I work Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays till 1. So we'll see what we can do.
Jeff, how far are you from Toronto?
We are, depending on traffic, anywhere from 2 hours to 5 hours.
Holy crap, that's a hell of a window.
Yeah. So if you go down to 410, you'll go down one day and you'll get down there no problem. Everything's slick. And then you'll go down the next and there's a little fender bender and all these gawkers. You're 5 hours.
So for a game on Wednesday, you leave Tuesday.
It's pretty much.
Have a good one,
San
James and
Francisco,
Taylor.
he's only 50 miles
My mom
away.
works in Russia and takes the GO train in.
Well, and that's
See you,
what we
James.
usually do. We ended up taking the GO train at Yorkdale Mall, and it's like probably about 2.5 hours from here on a regular day, and then you take the train in, and it makes a big difference.
Yeah.
I do not see Sasaki coming over next year, probably the following season.
Well, I talked to Freddie about that last stripes baseball, who calls all the Japanese games on YouTube. He doesn't think he's coming over at all.
Wow.
He thinks he's going to stay at home.
You might.
See, Freddie's been known to be wrong before.
Later, Jameson.
Yeah.
Here's something I saw today, guys. What are your thoughts? On the Topps website, they said they signed Vlad Guerrero Jr. to an exclusive contract similar to the Mike Trout and Mickey Mantle family one. So will Panini be able to use his likeness like they are Trout and Mantle?
They'll be able to do that. When they do the exclusive contract, that's where they're going to be signing for only.
It's only for the autographs and the relics, right?
Yeah.
Panini can
I think it's just for the autographs.
like-
I think they can still do relics of Panini. It's just the autograph they won't be able to have. I think you're going to see Top do that more and more to a lot more players.
Oh, yeah. Before it's all said and done, they're going to get all the big ones.
Yeah. Upper Deck was the first one that really started doing that, and
Yep.
now everybody's trying to do that.
Yep.
Well, doesn't Upper Deck have a couple of basketball players?
Well, they've got Jordan, they've got Gretzky, they had Kobe for a while. Who the heck?
They probably got LeBron.
Yes, LeBron, and Tiger Woods. They still have him under contract.
Oh wow.
They
Well, yeah, 'cause
basically
when
go
I
to the
went-
top, and McDavid. They got McDavid now
They got Laffy.
and Laffy, but that's another story.
When me and Jimmy were looking at the TTM site that we go to, and I looked up Jordan, he actually sent somebody back a letter stating that he no longer signs personal items. And if you're going to buy one of his autographs, make sure it's Upper Deck because there's been too many forgeries of his out there.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, he's now. I think he's up to third now in the most forged autographs.
Oh, I'm sure.
I believe it.
My mom still has a pair of LeBron James' sneakers from his first preseason game at St. John's, Newfoundland, against the Raptors.
That's right, Joby. When we're here to solve the world's problems, brother.
Right.
Boy, if we're here to solve the world's problems,
the hairline
we're in
at a
We're in deep trouble.
We're here to talk about Hans Krause winning the MVP this year.
Don't forget about Lars Newbar.
Why do I think of Die Hard every time I hear Hans Krause's name?
Newbar is going to win the Rookie of the Year. We're that's there. That's that.
There you
that's
go.
Yep.
I don't know about all that because Witt's starting to get comfortable.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, but just the name is going to win it for him. Newbar. Come on.
And the Hans Krause sounds like a menu item.
I had the beer card out of the bolt blaster.
Yeah.
So one more team I wanted to talk about before we wrap things up here in a little bit is somebody I picked at the beginning of the season to to go pretty far in the season, if not to the playoffs, is the White Sox. The injuries out there, man, is unbelievable.
Hey, Jimmy, Cincinnati just tied it up, and they're going to extra innings.
All right.
I figured you'd need some good news.
That's okay. We'll lose an extras on a bases loaded walk or something.
Jimmy, before you leave,
What makes the White Sox so interesting is how young they still are.
They are.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the talent they have out there. Their pitching is on point. I mean, they got Lou Bob. They have Eloy.
But they have to stay healthy. That's the problem.
They got a bunch of heavy
If they're all
bats.
healthy at one time, they're going to be a team to watch.
Good Lord. If they're all healthy at one time, they have more people than they do positions.
Well, that's true, too.
Lou Bob.
Yeah. Illumination.
Like all the teams that got the players, they just pull a player up right in the stack room in front of me.
So with everybody, 2, 4, 6, 7 other guys in here besides myself. Next, say 3 to 4 years, what's a sleeper team for you? Mine is Arizona Diamondbacks.
Arizona.
Yeah, I would agree on that one.
Mine would be Miami.
I was going to see the Marlins.
Yep.
Marlins.
Yeah, I could see the Marlins.
Man, they got so much talent down there, young talent.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, Jazz Chisholm is trying to take that franchise title and run with it.
Yes, sir.
And Detroit could be one too.
Detroit. Yep.
Yep. There you go.
A lot of talent.
Colorado.
Maybe
I'll go-
Cincinnati.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I'll go out on the limb and say maybe San Diego. They might make.
Who are they going to merge with? Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, once they move to Montreal, then they'll be good.
I was just gonna, the Expos.
Wow.
Demo said the Pirates.
Ooh, the Orioles is a good one.
I was
Orioles
thinking,
have a lot of
they've
talent.
got a
man.
lot of prospects.
Yeah.
And yes, Chuck, Dylan Cease is lights out right now. He's awesome. You also Kopech came back. Lucas Giolito. Man, they got some nasty. They got a nasty pitching staff out there for sure.
Do. But yeah, I mean, if the White Sox was completely healthy, so much potential.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's your team for years if they're healthy.
Got to stay healthy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
picking up.
one thing I wanted to add to this, okay? So with your team, okay, let's just say in a fantasy situation, what would be one player that you would love to pick up for your team to, we don't have to go round table. We can just, but who would be one player that you would love to pick up if they were a free agent?
Now, is this current players or?
It could be current or it could be Hall of Fame. I mean, it's like I said, just in like a fantasy.
You want Mickey Mantle on the National?
There you go.
We're at the Blue Jays at the Indians side. I thought the Jays were going to get them.
Because there's two I'd want on mine: be Clark and Soto.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Game over.
And you might as well throw Bonds on there. Why not?
There you go.
Willie Mays.
Willie Mays days.
Brewers need a good outfielder. I would take either Harper or Acuna Jr.
There you go. That's good.
After Kane's gone, get some good in there.
I mean, if you had any player, I take Shohei.
Yep.
I take Shohei because of what he could do. I mean,
Yeah,
but more realistic, like if there was a player that they could get, I would, like for me, it would be a back end reliever that could actually, you could have a lot of confidence in.
You can have
Fine
Devin
guy,
Williams.
Shohei. I'd even try, Josh Haderade. I mean, I'd even give him a shot,
Oh,
but
you
I don't think Milwaukee's going to let him go.
No, sir. You can have Devin Williams.
I don't know. Pujols did a pretty good job pitching the other night. Maybe we could.
That was hilarious.
That was a disaster.
The best pitcher was Didi. Didi pitched the best for us.
He's Strange Gordon. Me and John watched that one. We're both like, what the hell is he doing? Good God.
The guy from
And they
Tampa
put him
Bay.
in for a second inning.
Yeah. The outfielder from Tampa Bay is the funniest guy. I mean, he's.
Oh, Brett Phillips, ex-Brewer, ex-Royal.
Yeah, I mean, but the funny thing is, he expects to do well. Like, you can see it on his face. He gets mad.
Well, and did you see that sliding catch he made just because he could?
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
That's awesome.
Mine,
but
Jimmy, to add what you're saying though, but how about this, guy? What about what young player would you like to see your team get?
Man, that's a good question.
I would trade Gallo, Hicks, Glaber, and Higashioka for Soto.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't say much Jays because pretty much everyone is young on the Jays.
Everyone is young. Yeah. I wouldn't mind. J-Rod, man, Julio Rodriguez. I think that kid has something. He could be special.
He does. I agree 100% with that, man. I'm not. I mean, we were talking about Jason Dominguez the other night. You know, I haven't seen enough out of Dominguez to make my decision on him yet. But definitely with J-Rod, man, he's got a lot of potential, and I'm excited to see him play a lot more.
Dominguez got to get out of A-ball.
I wouldn't mind Key Bryan for us.
Cabrine, yeah, Cabrine has a lot of potential.
Yeah,
I think the big thing with the Jays is we need to pick up a veteran to mentor some of these younger Jays. I think our biggest problem right now is we need some experience.
Mm-hmm.
When they got rid of Donald, I think that was one of the worst things they did because he had the experience and everything else, and that's what to me that's what the biggest thing the Jays are missing is they need a leader. Yeah. They're too busy having fun and everything else. They need somebody to bring them back down to earth every once in a while.
Yeah.
Bring Joey Votto home.
Yes. That's what I was getting ready to say.
Bring Joey Votto back home to Toronto.
It would be a perfect fit.
Yes.
That would work, yeah.
You took the words out of my mouth, man. That's awesome.
I know there was a lot of talk there a couple years ago, and it was, Votto coming home, and yeah, it didn't happen.
Walking, no offense, but I think Dominguez is overrated. I think he's going to be a bust, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately,
we know Mike would take Mitch White, so.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Well, Mike can keep Alec Bohm too. No one else will want him.
Mike would give up Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber, Alec Bohm, and any other newcomer just to get Mitch White.
Nola and Wheeler.
There you go.
Throw them in the mix.
There you go.
And Clark Schmidt. You can have him as a
throw. Yeah, you want Clark Schmidt too. You might
please take.
He's the freebie.
We'll even throw in Debbie.
Mendick to throw in.
No. Mendick to the Reds.
Now, John, would you throw in Debbie Garcia in that deal?
And I'll even gift wrap him for you.
What about an Estevan Florial?
That's an iffy. That is an iffy. I think he just needs to be polished up a little more. Then he'll, because when we did call him up for a little bit, he did produce, you know. So I mean, with a little more mentorship, I think he'll be a good asset.
Okay,
Definitely.
John.
How far away
he's
doing better than Dominguez by far.
Okay, how far away is Volpe?
Ooh, Volpe, he's now he's
doing
the
well
sleeper
in
prospect.
The next level that he went up to.
Sleeper, okay.
He's the sleeper prospect. Nobody's really talking about him, but he's actually.
Hey, Diamond Princess.
Hey, Diamond.
Hey, Diamond.
I got one for you. Who's your most overrated player right now?
Overrated.
Wow.
Overrated.
Nelson Cruz.
Wow. Yeah, I'll give you that, and overpaid.
I think ours is Garrett Cole.
Either hits home runs or strikes out.
Yeah.
Freaking Jason Hayward.
Oh.
Yeah. He got put on, you know how bad that is? He got put on the injured list with no designation today.
The injured is what?
He got put on injured list with no designation. They don't say what. He's on the IL. He's just on limbo.
We just got him there.
Yep.
Fernando Tatis might be quietly overrated for his contract.
Injured 3 times last year, and he was an idiot one time this year already.
What about you look at Acuna the same way? He hasn't been doing much after coming back either.
Well, he's
still favoring his knee.
And he did something else. He hurt something else. I think it was the other leg tweaked something.
Yeah.
The groin. I think he tweaked his groin the other day.
Came back too soon.
Probably.
Mine would probably be Correa. I still they were saying he's the best shortstop in the league. I don't think so.
Correa's an oxygen thief.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think he's the best shortstop in the game. I really don't.
Trevor Story ain't showing much.
No, he hasn't done much either.
No, he ain't done shit.
Let's go the other side of that, the best. I know he's on the IL right now, but Kershaw, I think, for this pitch, at least pitching wise.
Yeah.
I still don't understand why they pulled him out of a potential perfect game.
I was shocked.
Stupid.
I was shocked.
Everyone was shocked.
And he didn't even bitch about it.
No.
He told the press, he goes, it's their decision. He goes, yeah, I would have liked to go for it, but it's their decision. I know it's because he was at like 82, 83 pitches at that
point.
It
was all about pitch count. Yeah.
Because I'm sure when he was
Scherzer, inning and a half to go.
I'm sure when he was going to his car, he was cursing out his management.
Oh, yeah. Up here, he wasn't good with it.
Yeah.
No way.
As far as actual ball players, right now, I don't see any that stand out really. Shohei, but I mean, even he's like borderline.
You know what?
Devers and Bogarts are doing well.
Shohei was great at hitting last year, but his pitching was This year his hitting, Shohei ain't been doing much for hitting wise. He's pitching, he's lights out pitching now, but his hitting, he's I think he's in top 20 in strikeouts now.
Yeah,
Well, it's like I said, he's not going to have a repeat performance as he did last year. It's not going to happen.
There's no way in hell.
It's like Simeon wasn't going to get the same numbers 2 years in a row.
But he's also pitching and hitting. What if he gets hurt?
You screwed on both sides.
Yeah,
exactly.
Diamond.
Angels are screwed on both sides.
That's right. But if he ever gets hurt and his career's over, we're never going to talk about him again.
Nope.
Exactly.
I was thinking about Verlander. He's 5-1 this year.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
After coming back from the surgery, at his
honestly,
age,
my big surprise for the year is Gausman. Like going, I think he went. Well, he's now 6 games. He's had 1 walk and no home runs.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to go with Taylor Ward from the Angels. He's killing it. I mean,
yeah.
I think he's the difference on the Angels right now. He's batting .385 with 8 home runs. You know, that's pretty sweet.
On a the pitching perspective, I'm really impressed with Pablo Lopez for the Marlins. He's killing it down in Miami this year. And as far as like hitters or anything like that goes, I know it's probably cliche because he is the biggest rookie this year. Is Wander Franco. I mean, he's not killing it in home runs, but he's got 39 hits, and he's on base, and he's exciting to watch. And to me,
showing last year was not a complete fluke.
Exactly.
I love my Jays and everything, but if these guys would stop hitting home runs and get on base every once in a while, we could win a hell of a lot more games.
Oh, yeah.
Stop swinging for the fences, swing for the hit.
Yeah.
I mean, Pablo Lopez, I'm looking at the pitching leaders now. You know, he's got the lowest ERA.
Yeah, he is tough, man. He's got some really nasty stuff.
He's got a 105 ERA right now.
Wow. Did you see Chuck DeBree's comment? Ohtani broke the record for the lowest batting average for an MVP from the year before.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's true.
Has Luis Gil come up for you guys yet there, John?
Not yet. Hopefully not this season either.
What happened to Austin Martin since he's been gone? He was all we talked about when he was on the Jays. Now that he's gone to the Twins, I don't hear anything about him anymore.
He's in the minors from what I'm told.
Yeah.
I just want.
What about Blaze Jordan? He's another one. You don't hear about him anymore either.
Those were the 2 guys you wanted last year. Now this year, They're ghosts.
Blaze who?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yep. Austin Martin. Yeah, I drove one of them a couple years ago. They were a nice ride.
We're just going to show you what craziness is. I mean, Blaze Jordan, all the hype. He's in single A ball this year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like Dominguez and everything. I mean, it's amazing. I remember last year when Hollis pulled that Blaze Jordan on his channel and everything, and it was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe and that card was going for good money. It's like, okay,
everybody was looking for him.
He's playing in the Gulf Coast League, guys.
Like these guys that are in this
Blaze
year,
and Martin, you couldn't get their cars last year.
Yeah.
Torkelson's another one.
Money. Now they're
Torkelson, Skubal, all of them that were, let's get them, and what are they doing?
The hype is real.
Yeah. The hype is real, and to me, watching these guys come up, like we were talking about Wander, there's nothing like watching an exciting baseball player. I mean, I love watching a player get out and gets it. I don't like a lazy ass player. Excuse my language, but I don't like the lazy ass style. I like going out and seeing somebody gets up 100% every time, and I think Wander does that. I really do. And I'm really impressed with the way he's playing so far. We'll keep an eye on him throughout the season. I'm really impressed with even like a guy I've been following in the minors, Ellie De La Cruz. I mean, he's only batting 280, but he also has 5 home runs, 17 RBIs, and 9 stolen bases. So not too shabby, so far. I'm really excited to see him come up.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the kids nowadays, they're more hungrier and they're willing to sacrifice their bodies to prove a point.
Right.
You got some of these veterans, I got a Cy Young or I got an MVP. I'm going to go ahead and just relax a little bit. Now, with the older guys, I got it. I don't expect Pujols to be trying to steal, because
too bad knees.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we've seen him pitch. Maybe we'll see him steal a base now. I don't know.
Well, Rizzo pitched too when he struck out Freddie Freeman.
Cecil Fielder could steal a base.
That was the goofiest thing ever, too.
Yeah.
How he struck out Freeman, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think Freeman lost a bet.
I mean, anything is possible. If Bartolo Colon could pull miracles out of his 4th point of contact, anything can happen.
I still remember his home run. I'll always remember that.
I still remember him getting the runner out on first with a behind-the-back pass.
Oh, yeah. Yep. They just showed that the other day.
The opening day, yeah. The play of the year on opening day.
They earned the name Big Sexy. That's up here.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's right.
See some stuff going on. So if individuals like that can do it, I mean, there's really no excuse.
No.
And plus, you getting paid a ridiculous amount of money, basically to just have fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why are you gonna go out there and be miserable and treat it like a 9-to-5 job? You know what I mean? Go out there and have fun, play your heart out, man. And
you know what? You want to pay me? You want to pay me $50,000? Okay, I'll go run around some bases and try to hit a ball or something.
Yeah,
I like doing it.
What's up, Brandon?
You got some of these players. They try to saturate their worth.
Yeah.
What's up, Brandon?
But I am so glad that Wander came in and is living up to a hype huge right now.
Me and Jeff were talking.
The way everybody was chasing Wander at the beginning, and I was holding my breath, going, "What happens if?" We've seen how many guys come in. Oh, this is the next Mickey Mantle and this, and 2 weeks later, oh, where'd they go?
Right.
Well, I mean, Trout was consistent for a little bit.
But then he started to drop off. Where Wander seems to be consistent day in, day out. He's living it up right now, as far as I'm concerned. It's been a long time since I've seen somebody live up to the hype that Wander has.
Yeah.
Crawford with Seattle just went up limp running to first base, so he's out. He's in the 9th inning, but
Oh no.
Oh man.
But yeah,
I
this
know
has
we're
been
close to ending, but I did send the link to Brandon in case you wanted to jump in.
all right. Awesome.
Or he's hot tubbing.
Cool. He's still down in San Antonio, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I got a question for you guys.
He might be able to
What's that, John?
Go ahead. You're good.
Oh, I said, will you guys be up to doing this again?
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely.
Why not?
All right.
I have no
Hopefully, I can
life.
get the camera to work sooner.
Oh,
Well,
I'm looking forward to those
Jimmy,
all
you know
dressed
I'm on a
kids.
live stream.
Hey, man.
What's that?
Next
You
time
know
we
I'm on
all
a live
have to
stream,
do
you know I gotta
half
get
shirts.
What's that?
No, thank you, Mike. I might have been the only one who heard that.
Those things
Jimmy,
registered.
the Reds are up 5-4. Jimmy going to the bottom of the 10th.
And I called it. It was a bases loaded walk, but it was on our side, so we actually got a.
That's right. It went to the wrong way.
I called it.
Guardians have a runner on third.
Just for you, Jimmy, too, by the way.
Oh, there you go.
That's my Truax shirt just for you.
Hey,
brother.
hockey guys.
There we go.
Oh, hang on, Huddle. Let me get you up there.
Gretzky?
Hold on, I got to get my old lady glasses on.
It's Gretzky.
Oh, wow.
And Messier.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Great one in the Moose. That's a sick card.
That is a sick card.
I've been buying up some Gretzky's on eBay.
And Jimmy, just to make you feel better, the Nats are losing to the Marlins 4-0.
Oh no.
Jays are one out away from a 3-0 win against Seattle.
Oh, Jimmy, it's
Yep.
2 outs. Guardians runner on third. Oh no.
Okay, Brandon, I got you, brother.
Brandon, awesome, man. Glad you had fun, brother. I wore my hat for you tonight.
Cubs beat the Pirates last night 9-0. Now they're up 6-0. Are the Pirates really that bad?
Yes.
They are.
Unless they're playing the Nationals, then they're red, yeah.
Okay, because the Cubs
we
aren't
make
good
them
enough
look
to be skunking a team that much. So
But yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap things up. As bad as I hate you, I can sit here and talk baseball all night. I got to go to work here shortly. But I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna go around. We'll start with Professor Xavier. Oh, hang on, John's got something.
Do you got time for 3 quick giveaways?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm on a live stream. I got to give away something.
I was going to
I'm
say.
gonna do questions. I got trivia in front of me. So the first one's going to be for
Cable.
a Pete Alonso fireworks.
Come on, man.
That's the first one we're going to do. The second question will be for a Luis Gil wood frame out of 18. And then the last one will be a De La Cruz dual patch.
Oh
wow.
Ooh, damn.
I want that one.
Yeah, you gotta make me damn Google.
All right.
Now, everybody that's on StreamYard, we have a disadvantage. We have an advantage because
Take
we're
me
about
off, Jimmy.
10 seconds ahead.
That's
a question.
So the question
All right,
is,
so how do you... Oh, go ahead.
true or false, Lou Gehrig holds the record for the most career Grand Slams.
False. It's Alex Rodriguez.
That's definitely false.
It's A-Rod.
Who said that first?
It's
Yeah,
A-Rod.
Nobody in the chat can get in there.
You're going to have to give a little bit of time, but
Yeah.
I'll give this one to him this time. That goes to Huddle.
Yeah, whoever's in the live stream, you should have to type it in the chat.
Yes.
I typed it in.
I'm not even going to enter because I know we have an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Jays win, Jeff.
Let's see here.
What was that? Sorry?
Good one.
Jays win
Jays
1-3.
won.
Sweet.
Let's go, Jays.
Storming back.
All right, here we go. It's a pitcher question for the Luis Gil. Who won the World Series MVP when St. Louis won in 2011?
I know who it was, but I can't think of his name. So
No, I got his picture
came out
in
of
my head,
nowhere.
too.
He came out of nowhere.
Jeff, I don't hear what you're saying here.
There.
Card hobbyist gets it. David
Yeah.
Freese.
David Freese.
David Freese. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking
I
about him.
remember that. I remember that.
I was thinking Wainwright.
I would have never got his name.
No.
Hey, I want to see. Speaking of that, which team is it that has the freeze, the race with the freeze?
Atlanta.
Is that Atlanta?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I like to see Vogelbach
Awesome.
race that guy. Dan Vogelbach in the freeze. Let's go.
All right. For the De La Cruz,
Ooh.
which team did Barry Bonds hit his 756th home run against, which broke Hank Aaron's record for most all time?
I'm just going to make a wild guess.
I know what happened in San Francisco.
National League team.
He was playing for the Giants.
Oh.
I'll just guess National League team.
Way to go, GOAT. In North Dakota River.
Yes, Brandon, he was with the Giants when he hit it. 76ers. Oh, that's awesome.
Nobody's got it. Wow. Damn. Sorry, Jim. You didn't think it'd take that long.
Nobody's gotten it yet.
Nobody's gotten it yet.
Wow. All right, start running down the National League teams. Oh, it could have been an American League team.
I'm only going to give. Nope, Adam's card closet. The Nationals.
Ah, there you go.
Was.
Dang, I wanted that card.
Was.
Darn it, I
That's
was
not
going to
a
put the
team.
Expos
That's a
too.
question.
Who was it?
It was on August 7th, 2007. Mike Bassick was the pitcher.
15 years ago.
Didn't he float
Wow.
one down or something? I remember we're just throwing a pitch straight down center or something for that one.
I don't remember.
Hey, I want to show you guys one quick thing here, or two quick things in case you missed it. But Joby went to the Reds game on May the 4th, and he picked up the Jedi Joey bobblehead for me.
Nice.
Wow.
So,
That's
yeah,
cool.
That is sick.
that's awesome. And thank you, Joby again for picking that up for me, my man. I really appreciate you. Let's see. And the last thing I want to show, I did get my first ever TTM back today, in case you guys missed it. Mr. Mario Andretti. Awesome card I got from Sport Kings. So that was awesome. And I sent it out last Wednesday and got it back today, so it was very fast.
Wow.
Jimmy, I will get to.
He probably in
meet
the
him
next
on-
county.
I'll get to meet him on Thursday.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to practice on Thursday and then qualifications on Saturday and then the race. So
You're welcome, Adam.
Brickyard.
It's about to storm here right now.
That's awesome. Give him a big hug for me, Matt.
I'm like,
And I'm
Jimmy
doing
was so happy with your auto.
I'll be doing a sale Saturday evening, probably around 6. It probably won't be a long one. But I got some decent cards up for sale. Just picked up another Michael Jordan Jersey Fusion card.
Ooh.
That'll be up.
I'm working this Saturday, unfortunately.
Pulled a Reed Dentner's auto. The Diamond Kings, that'll be up there. And of course, we had the big boy.
Mendick?
Dominguez out of 3.
Oh, hang on. Hang on, John. Let me put you up there.
Oh, you don't have to. It's all right.
We just want to see the cards. We don't want to see.
That'll be up there for sale.
Well, Professor Xavier must have fell off his wheelchair. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. He's trying to get back in.
He's back.
My computer crapped out, so now I'm on the phone. Deal with it.
Do we have a
I thought you
choice?
just went for another beer.
Oh no, the fridge is right here, 2 feet away.
Attaboy.
I figured he'd have like one of those George Costanza lounge chairs with the fridge on the side. You know, take it right
Oh,
out.
you know, it's right there.
Oh, there you go. It's perfect. Where's your toilet? Right on the other side?
Wherever the hell I want it to be.
Oh, you just have a catheter. That's all you do. I'm on a live stream. All right, let's go.
Out in the balcony.
Well, that's just, I mean, it is fitting. I mean, he is Professor Xavier, so.
Have a chipper night, Adam.
Hey, have a good one, Adam. Thank you so much, my man.
Yeah, see you, Adam.
Mike, you
Have
don't
a good
understand
one,
that where Steve is sitting right now, he doesn't have pants on. The toilet's built into the couch.
I
That's right.
don't want to see that.
It's a reclining
It's
porta potty.
reclinomatic with a big old hole in the middle.
I saw his last No Filter Friday, and that was enough.
I'm going to get him one of those telescoping back scratchers. That's all he needs. He ain't going to use it on his back, though. We know you, Steve.
Oh, man.
I will admit, I miss your No Filter Friday, Steve. I really do.
Well, Sticks G, Brandon Jensen, they all say they're sending me stuff to reignite No Filter Fridays. I ain't seen
perfect.
nothing yet. Ain't seen nothing yet.
Calling them out.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
All you
I'm
gotta do
making,
is drive around town and take a picture of the prices of gas now. That's enough to piss you off.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you ain't kidding there.
I'm
Yeah.
making
What's
those.
it up there, Jason? We're at $2 now a liter.
Or what?
Mhm.
We're at $5. We're at $4.99. Oh, it's under $5. No, it's $5 a gallon.
Yeah.
Matt,
Yeah.
did you see Joby One's comment to you?
I'm responding. Yep.
Well, we made it 4-1 so far in the bottom of the 8th.
Going right for us.
2 hours.
Yeah, 2
Chalk
hours.
519. Wow.
We're sitting at 450 here in Florida.
Ugh.
489 here in PA.
454 here.
Like 403
It's only
here.
going to go up because of the holiday.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, my plane tickets for the three of us to fly to Toronto in July is almost $3,000. I'm flying in my own country, 2 provinces away.
Whoa.
That is insane.
Malkin's
That's
only
an
paying
expensive baseball
$4.05.
game.
What the hell? What the hell's up with that? $4.05 a gallon.
Wow.
Well, it's because it's in Kansas. I mean, come on, it's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
They're huffing gasoline down there, not driving with it.
They have
Yeah.
more supply than demand.
You
they
just
got
sit around, they just jump on the next tornado that comes through and goes through.
Yeah.
Damn.
Kansas actually has a lot of oil production.
Yeah.
Brandon
No,
said
that's
he's
true.
dollar set this weekend. Maybe you'll get something, Steve. Maybe you won't.
And Pennsylvania has the highest gas tax in the country.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well,
In
what
the
Freddie
second-
say in Canada, he calculated what he pays per liter for gas, and in American per gallon comes
like
down to like
$7.07.
our $10.50 per.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my
Yeah.
That's
God.
just stupid insane.
Pay twice as much as you
How
guys.
many
have.
liters are in a gallon? Is it 3.6 or something?
Something like that.
So that was only like less than $7.
I think he said one time it was like right around $6.50 a gallon. Our price.
Yeah, Freddie lives
That's
around
wrong.
Vancouver, so I don't know what the price difference
Yeah.
is up there. So
Yeah. Which is what, above Washington or something?
The worst thing is diesel. Diesel's over like $6 a gallon, and that's what all the
Crazy.
trucks use. And diesel is cheaper to make than gas.
Yep.
So
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. When the
what's the
diesel
deal?
came out, it was your
Yeah.
cheaper alternative.
Yes, it was.
Where'd that go?
Well, and every truck runs on diesel, and
Supply
trucks
and demand.
supply
And
the
the trucks
country.
need it.
So when everybody says, "Oh,
That's
why did the
right.
price of this go up?" Well, guess what? How much does it cost us to get it now? You know,
Mhm.
it's a joke. It's a total joke. Yeah, diesel 360. Yeah,
It's
no,
like
yeah.
all the Fort McMurray,
630.
Alberta. Oh, let's build some pipelines and then some pipelines. Well, how about you build the damn oil refinery in Fort McMurray?
Ugh.
Right.
They have to
Y'all
Yeah.
make me feel good. It's 4:39 here, so
439 for gas for you, Matt.
Yeah.
Shut up.
it's typically cheaper in Indianapolis just because we're like a oil hub or what, I don't know what it is. So
Yeah.
So all the oil companies that search for the oil in Alberta, they're all American based. They go, oh, we got to ship it down to our oil refineries down there in Texas.
yeah.
Yep. That's what Freddie complains about. We get all the oil, ship it to you to refine it, then you charge us to get it back. He said Canada does it backwards.
States again.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Freaking idiot puppet we have, they sells it all right back to you guys.
Yeah.
So $20 billion on pipelines. We could do that oil refinery.
Yeah,
You sell it to us
Yeah.
at one price, we double the price and sell it back to you.
exactly.
See you later, Brandon.
Brandon, have a good night, my man.
See you,
Later,
Brandon.
Brandon. Have a good night, buddy.
Hey, Brandon.
Enjoy your
Yes, man.
shower. And enjoy that shower.
Yeah, don't get too much sun out there in San Antonio. All right,
Take a
fellas.
call, everybody. Yeah, pretty excited.
Oh wow, emoji filled.
Nice.
Oh, good God.
Oh, I got fisted by Brandon.
Jesus.
All right, everybody. I think we're gonna have to wrap it up. I gotta get
Yeah.
going to work, and I'll tell you what, we're gonna start going around here. Everybody can let everybody know what we have going on our channel. We'll start with Huddle Card.
Hey, so we got more videos breaking. We got some new stuff that we're going to be opening here. Some of the newer product. We're going to be making those videos coming up here real soon. We do have a basketball break on eBay if anybody's interested. And we are going to be putting a baseball break together. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen until probably the first weekend in June. But it's probably going to be, I don't know, probably 12 to 15 boxes, probably 2 or 3 hobby boxes and a bunch of other stuff. Trying to figure out how to price it or everything. Not exactly sure what to do to it. So
I look
We'll go
forward
from
to
there.
it, man.
Yep. That's
It's gonna
all
be
I
awesome.
got.
All right, so next we got the Beast.
I got nothing.
You got nothing.
I'm trying to set up a sale / auction for Saturday night. And if that doesn't work, then my next break will be in June when Series 2 comes out. I'm going to do a mixer of that, Gypsy Queen, and either Dunross or Diamond Kings. I don't know which one yet. Probably Dunross, but other than that, that's really about it. Keep an eye on my channel for breaks. I'm always opening stuff. So
Awesome. Thank you so much, John. All right, we got Father Time.
There's another mic in here that's older than me. Well, anyway, Phillies lose 3-1. Clevenger looked pretty good tonight for the Padres. 5 innings, 5 strikeouts, 1 hit. So he might be on his way back. I've got my giveaway Monday, which is the New York Mets, and it's already got close to 100 views on it already, and I uploaded it yesterday. So thank you everyone that has watched that. And we'll be doing a live giveaway on that on Friday. We've got the Gypsy Queen break, which I'm going to open up to everybody else on tomorrow. I'll send an email out. And then what else do I have? I've got 6 blaster boxes of Bowman coming, and I want to do a break on that, and I'm going to keep the price points really low, and I'm going to send it out as just one mass email to everybody that has sent me their email address. It's all going to go out at the same time. And if you want to buy in, you can buy in. If not, hey, if you want to try to do something with breaks, just send it out one shot. Boom, there you go. Other than that, I was going to do series 2, 2 boxes of that, but I think I might hold off on that. I think I might be done breaking for just a little bit and kind of like chillax.
Hey, Doug.
Chillax throughout the summer. Hey, Dougie, how you doing?
Hey, Dougie, how you doing, man?
So that's what I got.
All right, so we're gonna move on down to one of my Canadian brothers, Jason. We got one on.
Oh, there he is.
There isn't much happening. I was going to do a live video showing off some of my Jades collection on Saturday, but I'm working on Saturday now. So, at night. So, just a couple of hours just showing off the older ones, and some of them I might break it into 2 because it is a lot of cards. So, and I'm looking forward to getting Stature next Wednesday.
Awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to see that. And Jason, I do want to thank you again for being
One
here.
autograph guaranteed in that. So,
ooh, I can't wait.
It's only 8 cards though.
Oh, well, you get one of them.
8 cards, $250.
Wow. Well, good luck.
That is a lottery ticket. That really is.
All right, we got my other brother here, Jeff. What's going on, Jeff?
Well, I was about to have a shower. I can take the camera with you if you want, but I don't think yeah, not much going on up here. There's no snow. The polar bears have gone to sleep for the summer. So, what's going on? Let's see. Not a whole heck of a lot. Probably won't be around this weekend. My nephew and my niece are both racing. Their divisions that they're driving in both start Saturday night, so the whole fan family is going to go up and support them. The boys and I will be live Thursday at 6:30. If you can call me cool, it's more of this trade that the guy gave me. He said it was about 4,000. I've got to say it's over 6,000 to 8,000 now because I still can't see the damn box.
So let me put the link up for your channel on that one, buddy.
Sure. Over there. Other than that, that's about all we got going on. Yeah.
Canadian, awesome. Canadian Jesus offering the prayer at the race.
Yeah. That's right. All right. Next up, we got my boy John, Mr. Infuego.
Well, everybody knows I've been on a hot streak on just pretty much giving everything away, minus the deed to the house. One thing I forgot to note is now I've got the privilege of putting it all together and mailing it out to you guys.
There you go.
That's what I'll be doing on Friday. I'm gonna work on half the stack that I got here, mailing it off, then put the other stuff together and get that ready to go. But Saturday, I'm looking at breaking a 2022 Heritage Hobby.
Okay.
And I do plan on kicking up with a little more of the funny. I'm gonna experiment.
Oh shit, that ain't hard to do, man. You got a great personality, dude. That ain't gonna be hard for you. So
yeah, you'll be all right.
All right, next up we got the guy in the basement.
So I got 4 things. One is I plan on breaking out of the basement at some point in the next few days.
Say hi to Mario for me.
Yes, I will. 2, mail days. I've got a bunch of them. 3, I need some advice on using the YouTube live feature because I just saw it takes like 24 hours or something, and I'd like to do a couple of things from the track. So I think that'd be pretty cool, especially for people who've never been there. And 4, hopefully I'll sell some cards with John on Saturday. So
there you go.
Nice. That'll be awesome.
Hey, and Jimmy, would you be interested in this bad boy?
Oh, possibly. Yeah, just hit me up.
I'm just gonna send it to you. It's not hit you up. I'll just send it to you.
All right, I'll put it on the Subaru, baby. Let's go.
Hey man, I bet you can go to YouTube and find a video on how to go live on YouTube.
Probably.
All right, next up from the X-Men itself, Professor Xavier. What we got, Steve?
Well, I'm in my basement too, but it's a little better than Matt's.
I'll trade you anytime. All that product.
You got a refrigerator and a toilet right next to you. That's all you need.
That's right. Fridge full of beer. What more do you want? But no, everyone out there, most I drop a video a day. My favorite ones are still Saturday morning cartoons, Sunday shout outs. And this week, Canadian Card Breakers was one of the lucky nominees on Sunday shout outs. Everyone gets a shout out. I do 7 a week. I just opened cards. Tomorrow, I believe Jimmy and I are going to go live for a little bit on his channel. We're doing Weirdo Wednesdays, which is obviously non-sport related. And every Tuesday, my brother takes over my channel. Check out what he dropped today. It's embarrassing, but he's family. But with that, guys, peace out. Have a good night. Treat others the way you want to be treated. And peace.
Thank you, Steve. I really appreciate that. And guys, I mean, from all of us here, this was awesome. I definitely, we're going to try to do this once a month. So be looking at like middle of June. We'll see where everything stands, see if our predictions changes in the next month or so. So we'll all be keeping a close eye on the games.
Well, what do you got coming up, Jimmy?
Tomorrow, me and Steve, it's my first episode of Weirdo Wednesday. I'm going to do it live every once in a while, but most of the time it's going to be pre-recorded, but we want to go live for the first one. I have my first TTM non-sport through the mail, which I think you guys will find awesome. I can't wait for that. Also, we're going to be opening up some non-sport packs, and it's also going to give the community a chance to talk about non-sport stuff. So we can talk about movies, we can talk about whatever you guys want, toys, anything like that you guys are into. So it's going to be something new to add to the channel as well. There you go, Roger Rabbit. Love those.
Nice.
And Thursday, I'm going to be going live at 7 p.m. We do have a break trying to fill. If you guys are interested in the spreadsheet, let me know. I'll be more than happy to send it over for you. But it's a first off the line Diamond Kings, a regular hobby of Diamond Kings, and a hobby box of Donruss. So a 3-box mixer should be a lot of fun. Tons of cards.
I'm planning out my week right now. So Wednesday with Jimmy. Thursday, Shaw at 6:30, and then Jimmy at 7:30. So yeah, all right.
Don't work yourself too hard this week, eh?
Yeah, don't blow a gasket there, old man.
That's right.
But I love you, Mikey. But guys, like I said, I can't thank each and every one of you, my co-host here, for being here. Everybody in the chat, Diamond Princess, so nice seeing you again. Thanks for coming over. If you haven't checked her out as well, check out her channel. Awesome stuff over there. Everybody in here, make sure you're subbed to everybody, even Canadian Jesus. I promise. I promise he won't preach at you too much over there. You might get a rookie card or two, though.
It's not going to be from that book. It'll be from a different book.
He'll talk to you about back bacon and all that other stuff.
That's it, yes.
Everything you didn't know Canadian.
That's all I have to say. I was only for the articles.
Pet forum? What?
The guys,
not sure, Dommy.
PW Buck.
But guys, I hope everybody has a great night. We'll see you back here tomorrow night. Like I said, everybody, thank all my co-hosts for being here. I couldn't do it without them. Awesome stuff, man. A good group of guys we have here. I'm very blessed. But we'll see you tomorrow, guys. Like I always say, take care of your friends. Spend time with your family. Life's short, so we make the best of it. We've been blessed with this hobby, spending time, with our friends here, and can't thank you guys enough once again. But guys, I'll see you tomorrow. And
have a good one at work, Jimmy.
Sounds good,
Jimmy.
All right, gents.
Thank you guys so much.
Jimmy, go puck yourself.
Go puck yourself, Jeff. Peace out, guys.
All right, fellas. Have a good one.
Have a great night.